Yeah, the love, yeah, the love, yeah, the love, yeah, the love, yeah, the love. What is up? 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 A very good morning. A very good morning. A very good morning. कैसन बा सब लोग? क्या चल रही है? क्या चल रही है? क्या चल रही है, dude? एनएल ठीक है, आ गया, ठीक है, आ गया, ठीक है, तू तेरा ठीक है. What's up, आ गया. अरे बाप रे, गले में अटक गया. चाय गले में अटका. और बता बॉयस. वाईटी खोलते ही लाइव आ जाता है, ठीक है मेरी जान. लव यू टू, लव यू टू, लव यू टू. 5 बजे उठा के खुद भाई देखो, मैं 4 बजे मजाक से हटकर 4 बजे से मैं रेडी था एनर्जी का मैच देखने. वो 4 बजे से रेडी था. खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है, खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा है. और जब भी 2-0 नहीं हुआ, 1-1 हो गया ना, तो मैं बोला भाई लग गया. उसके बाद वापस टेक पॉज, मैं बोला नहीं. उसके बाद भी मैं थोड़ी देर रुका था कि शायद अगर जल्दी खत्म हो जाए, शायद उठ के स्ट्रीम करूं. लेकिन मैं कितना 6:30 बजे चालू हुआ शायद मैच. हाँ, आई थिंक वो लोग बेस्ट ऑफ 5 खेल लिए बे, मजाक में एनवी ने. हैप्पी फ्रेंडशिप डे बांग. तूने हमेशा एम्ब्रेसिंग डे से हटाया है तो दोस्त से भी ज्यादा है मेरे लिए. लव यू दीपशा भाई, लव यू, शाउट टू यू. आज फ्रेंडशिप डे है पंको, आज फ्रेंडशिप डे है. किधर है मेरा गिफ्ट? तू दे ना, मैं कैसा?
मैं तेरी फ्रेंड बनी, वही बड़ी बात है.
तू गई रे, गई. ठीक है, आज का शेड्यूल बता देगा. आज का शेड्यूल ये है कि ये स्ट्रीम करूंगा, ठीक है. उसके बाद मैं जाऊंगा और उसके बाद ईएमए का मोस्टली सेकंड मैच स्ट्रीम करूंगा. और उसके बाद एनए पूरा करूंगा, कोशिश है. और उसके बाद कल तो कुछ है नहीं, तो कल मेरा वो वाला डे है, पैकिंग, शॉपिंग और दाढ़ी और बाल मेन और वो सब. फिर वो करके रात का स्ट्रीम करूंगा और फिर बाद में रात को निकलना.
Hey, should I take
Yeah.
this? Yeah, no?
Yeah.
I should take this glasses, no?
Actually good glasses, you can take it.
It's the most expensive.
छाता ले ले पहले, पता चला छाता भूल गई. हैप्पी फ्रेंडशिप डे, हैप्पी फ्रेंडशिप डे.
Let's look at it. Shant.
क्यूट. बाल शटअप्स. किधर जा रहा? पेरिस.
Bonjour!
बंस भाई को स्ट्रीम से सिलेक्टिव स्ट्रीम कर दो वीसीटी. मतलब यू मिस द बेस्ट गेम लेव वर्सेस एनर्जी. भाई नहीं, सुबह चालू हो गया. हाँ नहीं, वो वाला अच्छा था. नहीं, इधर जाने के लिए क्या है ये गबाना कबाना?
Shikaban.
कौन गबाना?
Dal shikaban.
डॉल्चे गबाना. एक बार ऐसा बोल दो यस ना भाई. क्यों भाई? हेलो, फ्री में नहीं है. दोस्त को गाली देने के लिए सब्सक्रिप्शन किक पे. दोस्त को फ्री में गाली नहीं दे सकते, दोस्ती का एक वैल्यू रहती है. एक सेकंड, आ गया शायद.
Today's matchup. expect the unexpected when it comes to Pacific. This match is no exception. ZETA versus Nongshim. Nongshim are Master Santiago winners, and ZETA, they're usually the underdogs, but they're now managing to gain some ground even against teams that they weren't expected to win against.
Yeah, Nongshim, they started off this stage a little
Bye-bye,
bit rough,
bye-bye.
but they just got that
चाबी
win
लेके मत जा, चाबी लेके जा.
shuffling around with
नहीं,
the
चाबी लेके
roles,
मत जा.
a little bit more experimentation, but
Bhagav.
they landed on something that could be very effective for them. We know how great this team can
हाँ
be.
भाई,
They're
चालू
right
करो,
there in
चलो.
championship points. Every win in the group stage is monumental for them.
love
for
you,
that path
आज जीत जाओ,
forward to
please.
Shanghai.
Yeah, I still think they're sitting second in the championship.
ZETA मेरी
points,
जान
and
के
even though they
टोटो.
faltered after a bit of a hectic travel schedule
मैं जिनको
and
नहीं
a
मालूम,
super
ZETA मेरा
week that
favorite
goes
team है,
super well
favorite.
for them, they are starting to show some signs
हाँ?
of recovery, but you cannot underestimate the form that ZETA Division are in at the moment. And if they get a win today, this might be the best week of Paperton's life.
Yeah, potentially, and it's gonna be amazing for him. It's Christmas time for him here
A
on
lot of
Pacific.
weeks to pick from.
एनएस जीतना चाहिए. नहीं नहीं,
Absolutely.
ZETA
You know what?
ZETA
Maybe,
जीतेगा.
maybe he needs to go off and
I love ZETA,
go,
I love
go
ZETA.
somewhere
Let
again
him
for
have
this
this one,
luck
man.
for Japanese Valorant.
ओहो, सनसेट ZETA का मैप पे क्या? ओहो.
But it feels like Nongshim, they haven't hit stable ground just yet, right? That's
Whose
what we were
win
talking
is
about
better
earlier.
for
Are we
G?
gonna
तो
flex?
बेसिकली अगर आज ZETA जीता और कल अपन ने ZETA को हराया तो ZETA ये G क्वालिफाई. ऐसा सीन है. मेरा चैट पढ़ो, पढ़ लिया. कल एनर्जी लेव का क्या मैच हुआ? वैलो का मैच हुआ. गांड मत जला ना.
Division, born too soon for something, born too
कितना
late
बजे
to
चालू हुआ था लेकिन?
see
6:30,
ZETA
7?
win again after so long, after a top 3 over at Reykjavik, was it something like that? Most people going for Nongshim though.
Yeah.
The fan vote is favouring ZETA. A lot of people are hopping on the
कल
Japanese
कैसी जीता
Valorant
भाई?
hype
तूने
train,
पॉइंट
and I
लिक्विड को
can't
क्यों
blame
दिए?
them. I've been very impressed with what ZETA has been showcasing
Naps
today.
मेरा
And honestly,
favorite है.
I might jump on board with them if they can
I
beat
agree.
Nongshim here.
I agree. I mean, it looks like I've been
और
hacked
वो
by the
मैप
fact
टू
that
का
I'm
था
Yeah,
वो.
predicting
you predicted
Nongshim.
Nongshim? What's going on
मैप
there?
तरीका डाले नहीं था
Nongshim.
प्रेडिक्शन.
Will we
He's
do
not
these
just
at the
biggest
start of the
fan.
week?
Tell us why you love Nongshim.
I thought their win against GE was pretty genuine and pretty
कल stream
impressive.
पर-
That I will say. But right, that I'm
Cam off
assuming
रखना.
that they
क्यों?
won't hard
कल
troll
क्या है?
and shoot themselves in the foot. That is something that they've sort of been known to do. So I just want to see them come out with
Look,
something a little bit stable here.
I think there's some potential for them to do that. They might still find a way to win the series, though. I mean, they've
Yeah.
already showed that that's what they can do against
Pon la,
GE.
pon la, pon la, pon la.
Flux, they're still experimenting, but I'm
Win.
liking what their Sunset comp has been looking like.
That's
They've shown
true.
a lot of different comps on Sunset across EWC.
ये लो,
coming into
तुम
this
लोग पोल
season,
ले लो.
so still a lot of experimentation
Kick
with
वालों,
the
तुम लोग
roles.
prediction
If they
ले
play the
लो.
same comp as well, this is an interesting one. This is one of the maps where
हायर करने वाले हो क्या?
France has played
Likewise.
a little bit of Omen.
रीड
Yeah,
में
we're
चैट
gonna
पढ़ा.
see what these teams have in store for us as we prepare to send it into our Asian selection on
Ooh.
Sunset.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, Nongshim
MS
starting out on the
ZETA.
defense. I've been liking the Yoru
Yellow.
Waylay on the
Yes.
defense of this map. Again, as
Like it,
before,
boys!
chances will be on the Omen. And the comp that ZETA Division is playing is something that Nongshim were playing not too long ago. So they
Yeah.
know their way around the Sage comp on Sunset.
भाई
Very
इन्हें
much
स्ट्रांग है
so.
बे
Zeta are
लेकिन.
doubling down with this when they were attacking.
भाई,
against
इन्हें
full
strong
sets,
है
they got
बे.
8 rounds. It was very successful.
निकाल
as
सकता
they
है क्या
know how to
ZETA?
pilot
Vibe
this
तो आ
double
रहा है.
Sentinel very effectively. So look
Vibe
for them
तो
to
आ रहा है.
start strong, start
रीड
snowballing
माय चैट.
and
ऊपर वाला,
really
ऊपर वाला तो
rapidly
गया रे.
Well, I am prepared to be surprised by the outcome of this match. It's been surprise after surprise here in
Hello,
Pacific,
comrade.
and we're not sure which match
Ultimate
is going
Expos
to
हुआ,
go
4
the
लोग washroom
distance,
गए
but I
थे.
feel like
Energy
based on this
versus
week
Live में,
alone,
हाँ
if we
क्या?
have 6 matches go the distance, why not this one as well? We're gonna toss it on over to our
चालू
casters,
कितना बजे हुआ था
Curious
लेकिन? 6:30
and
बजे?
Japanese Valorant's #1 fan, Paperthin.
I think well
Huh?
assessed, and yeah, you've certainly earned
Look,
that at this point.
I was
जीता
I
कौन?
was there.
Energy
I
जीता
was,
रहेगा.
you know, believing in the Japanese teams
That's
before
true.
it was.
6:30
That is
बजे.
very true. I mean, much like Pilsky tries to claim about Apparel, you've had this for the longest time with
Yes,
the Japanese team.
much
so.
longer.
Yeah, so it's been a good week. They said one of the best ones of your life.
It's been pretty good.
Energy
Yeah,
2-1.
Ranks up there.
It's doing
ठीक है,
well,
ठीक है,
and I'm
ठीक
moving
है.
into a new apartment
ठीक है.
tomorrow, so I'm feeling great. I'm having a good week.
Yeah, well, I know what my best. The best
Who
week of my
should
life
win
has been. It's-
for us?
It's when you
ZETA.
have your worst one, but we'll get ready to go into this. I think that Zeta, they have absolutely been on the up and up. They have been looking incredible as of late. And if they're
यही
still
looking
getting
चाहिए
better
हम लोग को.
tomorrow,
यही looking
I think
चाहिए.
they're
Up
the
and
best
up
form
वाला.
we've seen them in since Reykjavik.
Yeah.
यही चाहिए.
I mean, maybe you could argue 2023 LCQ
Yeah.
to get to qualify for champs, but
Best
I'm right
form
there with you.
दिखाओ.
Since Reykjavik, I mean, it is incredible what they've been able to string together, and you're getting a tremendous play out of Eco, who's one of the best players we have in Pacific this stage, and then really nice stuff from ZETA,
50-50 exact W.
really good.
And what if
overall, just
NS
team
wings
play.
पे लग
If
गए?
Absol kind of plays at his top level, Zeta's a threat.
NS जीतेगा, just saying. NS जीता तो लग
Very
गए.
much are.
फिर अपन planes.
Get into the action and see. Now this does end up going. You see right here, Nongshim not
Time
dropping
for-
any games yet to the Japanese squads.
99%.
See if that can indeed change.
It's about time for Ball's Law.
बिना गाली दिए बता दो कि मेरे को आइडिया ही नहीं है रे
This is greater
कहाँ
than
का
Ball's Law, to be
विक्टर
honest.
खेल का जमाना
I
हो गया
just
मेरे
don't
को
think that this is a 70-30. I think this is a little bit more like, you know, a 60-40, maybe even a 55.
भाई नोंगशिम जीता
for
तो
sure.
सारे
I mean, I think
टीम्स
this
2-2-2-2-2
Pretty
पे
even
रहेंगे
in a lot of ways. I mean, again, especially if Zeta continues to play to that level that we've seen so far, play to their strengths. It's a tough map for them, though. Nongshim absolutely bodied GE on it last time, so
जी कहाँ से आएगा
I'm a bit worried. I mean, I get it. You gotta
अगर
pick into a map
NS
that's
जीता
strong
तो
for you,
नहीं
but man, oh man, Nongshim's so
Z
scary
सुनो
here.
जेटा को जीतना है और हम लोग को
Sunset,
जेटा को
that
हराना
Waylay
है
Yoru combo,
ये एक ही टर्म्स एंड
absolutely
कंडीशंस है
devastating. RB back on Duelist.
और हम लोग को प्लेऑफ जाने का था वरना
Revitalized.
प्लेन्स तो सब भी जा रहे
Maybe the last time that Nongshim played this map, Dambi put up what is possibly the best Waylay clip that we've ever seen worldwide. Francis, though, walkabouts down in the mid. We'll be able to find Absol. And XDL taking
का
quite a bit
अकेला
of damage.
स्मोकर
Hoping
जो
to steal
अकेला
out of
ए
the
और मिड दोनों
It's,
देख रहा है वो अकेला जाके
Best
अकेला
way to
मार
start
के
this
आया
round out. Oh god, oh thank god that XDL is watching that.
Francis tagged up, but still alive. Still going to be in the fight. Meanwhile, big re-clear quad push coming out of B main. And at the moment, there are no heads on swivels for Zeta Division. Dambi spotting them out.
कोई नहीं देख रहा है भाई
Fight for that
कोई नहीं
second one's
देख
gonna
रहा है
be RB
भाई
taking it away. Ivy, though, getting into the action. And now just Shota all alone to try to hold his own. Swings in. And
भाई वो लोग पूरा
dodges the
टाइम
flash, gets a kill on the X
मिड में ही क्यों था आ गया आ गया जीजी वेल प्लेड भाई मेरा ये तो बराबर चल रहा है
You lose the stage there.
भाई हूँ मैं
So
व्हाट
that post plant util.
कि गया सब गया था भाई
I think here for Zeta. This
नेट
cross
गया
is
था
a little bit tough. Let's see if they're gonna.
नेट गया था नेट गया था
They are, and X-Ross just going to
नेट गया था आ गया आ गया आ गया आ गया आ गया नेट गया था आ गया आ गया
kicking, but good damage to be found.
That's
ये वही स्ट्रीम चालू है या नया स्ट्रीम चालू है रे किक पे
scale off a mid.
आया आया आया
Okay, read. Might have to contest Dombi, who's quickly hightailing it over towards top mid.
This is a very slow approach here, though, for Zeta, but I mean, still finds that tag. Dambi going to be forced away. Has the regen armor.
Dude,
दो
Eco.
बंदे लो है लेकिन
And here they come again. Shota has the headshot in Zeta Division. Oh, what a swing of events this would be. Bound across the overwhelm.
Chat
Shota with
निकाल
the Guardian.
लिया
Collected up Dambi immediately, utilizing
निकाल
it against
लिया
Ivy, and now it's just X-Ross and
सुबह मिस
Francis.
किधर है
And this is already catastrophic damage.
ए
suffered.
थैंक फॉर द लेट देम कुकिंग सनशाइन मेरी जान का आदत
Francis is trying to check out
Kumar
every
bhai.
avenue on this approach in the market.
बहुत टाइम बाद इन्हें इतना बैंगर हुआ
We'll be
यार
able to
मत
find a
गाड़
melee
जलाओ ना
along the
मत
eco,
गाड़
but
जलाओ
This is absolutely, that's Zeta written all
जगह था ना मैं
over it. As there you go, Absol will collect a third, and Zeta tie it
भाई
1-1.
एक मार्शल
Beautiful work here. Eco
एक
picking up that
मार्शल
Marshall
से एक
and
मार्शल
immediately doing damage and creating
Huh?
space with it. The peek onto Dombi there. Integral to getting this round to go. And then
ये
Sota.
अटैकिंग मैप पे डिफेंस
continues
थोड़ा
to be
डिफेंस
hot.
थोड़ा डिफेंस
And one of
लव
those
यू लव यू
players
डू
that
डैश लव यू
has been
डू
promised as the next thing for Japanese Valorant, and
कमल
he is
की
slowly but surely
याद
coming to
रखना
realize
आफ्टर
that
कमिंग डंस इन
prophecy.
लेमन
Absol, need him to get fired up. He is
भाई अभी
at
जेटा
times
हेवी लीड
explosive.
पे है
I mean, we've
हेवी
seen him go absolutely
ये राउंड
crazy.
जीता वो लोग का अल्ट शॉल्ट आएगा बूम
Kind
बम
of up and
गन
down
राउंड में
sometimes.
सीधा 4-1 जा सकते हैं
It does just feel like he's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time before he really does find that form.
Yes.
Saw him have such a, abysmal
भाई एक
slow
है
start
लेकिन
in their
जेटा
last
बैक टू बैक
series,
मिड
and
हेवी
then by
खेल
the
रहा है
end of
ना
it, he had just
स्टार्ट पे
Really ramped up. Yeah,
shot himself to the top of the standings on a trebuchet.
he's capable of just.
हाउ कैन आई
Taking
प्ले
over
विद यू
games.
आई एम सॉरी आई एम
That's
मैरिड
the scary thing about this Zeta team is they've kind of come to realize their potential. Ooh,
Well, that's a couple
Some
too many
made it
targets there, Dambi. Having to make his exit. Only able to find a tiny little bit of damage.
I mean, again, you could see that Nongshim wants to put pressure on his Zeta early. Oh, there was a moment.
Fake teleport.
RB trying to see what he can
भाई
find.
वो
if
लोग
anything.
मेडी लड़े जा रहे अभी
Now
गए
just a bit of
पे
damage. It's going to be the full pivot now into the A side. Downbeat and X-Ross. Re-wrapping around to try to intercept and slow this down.
भाई लेकिन गन राउंड में पनिश होएगा शायद Are you with NS or Zeta? NS कौन है रे? आज NS बहुत पार्टी करेगा ना 99% करूँगा 99% करूँगा
That segment will get broken. Knocked over the top. Player tucked into that corner. Slow orbs at the ready for XDL, and I mean it's basically a full
क्या हो
approach.
गया तुम लोग क्यों हंस रहे हो?
There goes the slow. Absol eyes on this. All getting ready to break down.
For this match Zeta
Realistically, this just has to be about damage, but it's just going to be Nongshim eating all of it here as Francis will be able to find Eco, but nothing more.
अभी अल्ट आएगा दो जन का
2-1.
एक्चुअली का और एप्सॉल
Up to 6-1.
चालू है ऐसा ही भाई
Absent here to start.
आज विनर टीएचए और एनएमए G2 वर्सेस एनए बढ़िया गेम
One
से
away from the res for XDL.
मोस्टली तो
one
वो
away
होएगा
from the
क्या बोलते
overdrive for Absol.
हैं फेनेटिक टीएच होएगा
He might be able to
मेरे को
string
इसके
some
बाद
big
एक काम है
rounds together
और
here
वो
on this
काम
attacker
खत्म करके
side.
मेरे को घर पे जाने का
You know,
है
and
और घर
Nongshim
से
showed
रिटर्न
this
आके
defender
सीधा
side
स्ट्रीम
with
करने का है
how potent it looked
ऐसा
versus
सीन
Global
है
Esports.
जी फाइटिंग
Okay, well back into a buy, RB with the operator. Take a listen in as it might just be very fast contact here outside of A. Sentry gonna be chucked, but let's listen to Nongshim and see how they pilot this.
그렇게 또 탑미드 컨택 올 거야. 미드
탑미드
세명
온다.
가.
탑미드 도와줄게.
미드 세명 가.
싸우자.
Time to jump.
벽 쳤어.
맞죠? 탑미드 많아요. 알갈.
헤딩할게.
여기 지르는 거 볼게. 마켓 사이퍼.
미드 딱 갈게. 미드 딱 갈게.
ब्रो क्या मारा भाई
오케이. 3명. 마켓 조심해. 설정.
तुझसे दिखता भी है आज तक घंटा नहीं देखा मैंने क्या मजा है 11 अरे यार कुछ मजा नहीं आया कैजुअल था ओके मैच था एफ के थे कुछ लोग
마켓 조심.
एक मैच देखा नहीं गांड जला रहे जगा था ना मैं 6 बजे तक जगा था ना तुम लोग के लिए
No one's watching for it. Decides to open up, finds the first, looking for that second.
Oh,
Gets paid away.
shot,
Gonna be taken
babe.
down. RB turns back, is able to find that kill. The neural theft gonna be sent out. Now it's just Absol.
अफसोल बता दे
An
कौन है
overdrive.
तू
He's got them ping
बता दे
reveal, but he's just gonna get spammed down. So Nongshim will be able to bring it back to
अभी नहीं
parity. Keep
बताना
that
उसको।
up in hand as they tie it
Love
2-2.
us bye every stream is amazing love you tag on the body on that tag on the body
And Sota lucky to get two there, frankly. He kind of was a little bit whiffy on the first and then recovered, but good play here early. That op so valuable for RB.
crazy match था 11 energy
That ping
इतना भी
reveal
crazy
off
नहीं
of
था यार normal
the catch on the trip. Kind of one of the things
Casual
I
बोल
wanted to
सकते
point out this
casual
round while we were listening in was that eagerness to try to go for that play without being considerate of the Cypher utility. That cost him. Losing that extra player might have been a
भाई मेरे को
difference maker in the
जानने
long
क्या
run, but
लेकिन ये में वाले ऐसा कौन सा एकदम नासा लेवल का ऐसा टेक यूज कर रहे कि टेक पॉज आते जाता है ऐसा कौन सा ऐसा टेक्नोलॉजिया है उनके पास
that res and that overdrive. RB
हाँ
has his ult too, though, along with that op to back it up. Couple
हर
guardians in the
साल
mix, though.
उधर ही
Economy wasn't the best.
Continuing to try to
उधर
leave
ही
Ivy
heavy tech
alone
बहुत
on
होता है
this site. And he is going to get taken down. Now the quick scale can come through as the drone checks out the rest of B. Down B though. Oh, going to be hit with a paranoia. Takes the refract out to safety just in case. So, space all
तुम लोग को पता है ना मैं भी जेटा के लिए खेलता था क्योंकि लोग मेरे को बोलते थे तू सोटा नहीं है क्या
All segments getting broken. Really bolt
Yeah,
center
it's a-
early.
yeah, it's a-
Dimensional drift's going to be called in. I mean, he's still a little ways away here.
He's not going to see Sota.
Taps the market door.
Yeah, it's a-
And like you say, won't see Shota, but given that the door's now going to be shut, Shota has no other recourse but to push back into B-Main, but Absol, he's found another 3K!
Bro!
RB will get dialed in with a shot in the off,
Oh!
but in a 1v3, there's just no way to try to play this one out.
बस डैम भी
He has
ईगो
to
में
go
ना
for the
ले
save. Zeta.
कि नियॉन मार रहे करके
Right
बस
back into the lead.
Incredible.
पता चला डैम भी भड़का और
I mean,
ब्रीज में नियॉन ले लिया सीधा
Absol channeling his inner no man here with the 3Ks.
हाँ? अफसल भाई हल्का
Disgusting
हाथ
work
रखो
with that Phantom. Again, if he's online, then you
मस्त
almost
मारा
feel
बे
like
वो
Zeta's
लोग ने
actually kind of
लेकिन
unbeatable.
सीधा स्लाइड करके नहीं
There's
मारा
enough
देखा 1 2
behind
3
him.
करके
That can absolutely carry games.
Fighting. You must keep going, even if it
3 बंदे फाइट लिया उधर
Insane. He gets the first one. Take down
ये
Ivy.
देख।
He's trying to hold the line.
100 के पीछे ओमन भी था.
Beautiful. Little micro transfer. Even he was pretty impressed with that one.
Yeah.
कितने काश दोस्त मेंबर्स है यार, कम है यार.
From Absol and a necessary timeout call for Nongshim.
Yeah, this is kind of tough because
क्या यार बंग भाई हर मैच वॉच पार्टी करके स्टेज 2 का अब तक का बेस्ट मैच मिस किया. नॉर्मल था मैच वो, नॉर्मल था वो.
adjusted and figured out how to not give up players early to those quick.
उससे अच्छा तो एनवी वर्सेस फ्यूरिया था भाई. इंटेंस.
Been doing a really nice job, and you know Sota's been getting a little bit active on the map, so
photorealistic.
ऐसा भी ZETA, ऐसा भी ZETA.
Shout outs to Sideshow and Kurt.
इसमें एड्स नहीं, एड्स ऑफ किया है. कल कॉपीराइट वाला आया था तो वो लोग ने बोला नेक्स्ट वीक से नहीं आएगा करके. सो नेक्स्ट वीक से चालू करेंगे अपन.
My favorite fan moment.
तो एक हफ्ता की छुट्टी सबको. ये
oh yeah.
ये तुम लोग कैसे बना रहे ZETA का लोगो?
And then making that motion of twisting something upside down. I was like, oh yep, we're about to get in a fist fight here.
I'm just glad that I was able to convince the one fan that I was inside show.
There you go.
ऐसे?
I'm the bald one that believes.
Yeah, I'm the other bald one. Please don't confuse us. He has a mustache. I have a beard. Very different.
भाई ZETA अच्छा खेलेगा. एक्चुअल में वो लोग ये मैप जीत सकते हैं. मजाक सेट कर.
Again, slow approach. It's kind of the
बहुत प्यारा एडवांटेज पे वो लोग.
For Nongshim, the adjustment.
एनर्जी लेव ने देखा और खुद को वॉच पार्टी स्ट्रीमर बोलता है. हुआ ही नहीं, मैच डिले हो गया था.
Very good. I'm eating that, just given that it's the only rifle, the only weapon.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ ये लोग मिड पे पनिश होंगे. ऐसे कैसे बना रहे? ए बेल बजा.
Pretty cool advantage. Gets
कोई है नहीं घर पे अभी, मेरे को ही सब काम
the
करना है.
hands of ZETA.
आ रहा भैया.
Man, they're gonna slot Domby way further forward. ZETA is kind of making the correct read now. Those footsteps were heard, so they know this is an A pivot, or at least they suspect. And that's gonna cause Xros to come over to try to help Francis out. He doesn't take any damage.
लॉन्ड्री ऑर्गेनाइजर आया है. ऐसे भी कोई चीज होता है? तुम लोग कैसे बना रहे हो लोगो? Good evening, Banku bhai. Loves you, loves you.
You're good for Nongshim.
क्या ये?
The weaponry, not so much. Look at the
मैं
delayed
भी बनाऊँ
trips.
क्या?
Couple to try to intercept. There's a slide in, and Absol's still going to be good. Thinks on X-Ross. Francis dead before that.
पॉजिटिव नहीं लिखा.
And Eco.
शॉट बे.
Nasty shot. Now we're going to be sitting in that convergent pass. The up and over, the dive in. Plants his feet, tries to get the turn. But the time has gotten away from them, and Ivy gets in on top of Sugar Zero. Sprint over, grab the operator. Nongshim, they keep it tied at 3-3.
This is an incredible round from Nongshim. Again, love what the coaching staff is doing. The early mid-control established so that if ZETA tried to scale forward there, and then the delayed trips. That delayed Cypher util. Domby
के वजह से 3 बंदे मरे.
Convergent pass that catches a couple players, even though Sugar Zero fights out of it. Still not enough.
ये टाइप कर. मैं समझ गया.
ZETA onto a bit of an eco of their own. They aren't going to give Absol the rifle.
भाई मेरा चैट देख के ZETA फैंस भी बिलीव नहीं करेंगे कि इतने ZETA फैंस हो करके.
Still very committed towards this B split.
हाँ सब लोग ZETA सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं.
Very far away. Oh, well now they know. And pushing forward, and they're just absolutely nailing them at the moment with every single shot. RB gets one, has to get out. Doesn't want to overstay, and now you've got Francis planted forward.
भाई गन्स लेने का जरूरत नहीं है ये गेम में.
Given the wall, has to make his presence further known. Be on the peak dead.
क्या ये तीसरा थर्स्टी already?
9-3 and 2, make it 10-3 and 2. He's on his feet. It's a 4K and it's 4 rounds for ZETA. Just back and forth between these squads.
क्या चल रहा है भाई?
ZETA looking cleaner.
And I mean, I think one of the concerning
इस साल
things here
ZETA
for
इतना अच्छा
Nongshim
खेल रहा है. हाँ
is you
क्या
kinda have the
मिनी
read on
बंदा
this
भी
round.
W है बे.
You've got 4 players on the B side, and ZETA just outfrags you through it. I mean, yeah, Sota doing insane stuff.
क्या मारा बे. Fuck.
That's
किक वालों देखो वो लोग वाईटी पे इतना स्पैम कर रहे, तुम लोग भी करो थोड़ा.
the team that has the weaker buy win again.
इमोजीज भी डालो बीच बीच में भी.
All these ults. Zeta, man. The early kill.
Not much more to be done unless you just immediately TP it out. And Zeta just
शुगर जीरो की फेवरेट ड्रिंक पता है क्या है? मेरे को सुनने का भी नहीं है.
They've just still looked so very clean.
Yeah.
So tough. Well, no problem. Arsenal not going to be able to find much. Down on the check, will just be able to get the one, but Absol.
भाई लेकिन मजाक सेट कर 5 राउंड जो जेटा जीता है ना, 3 राउंड सोटा. 3 राउंड सोटा.
Might be going for a record.
Heavy impact 3 round.
I don't know what the record is, but
yeah,
heavy.
He's probably setting it.
What's the most 3Ks in a map? Production, can we get on that?
बम्बर चाहिए, स्पैम चाहिए थोड़ा सा.
VCT history. I'd be very curious to know
हल्का
that.
सा रेवेन्यू बढ़ता, समझ रहे हो?
I mean, it probably is some
अच्छे से टाइप करो.
numbers set by. I mean, I don't know, man. Like us plus farming some teams, you know, in years past, like I could see it being a lot higher, but.
हाँ?
Maybe
कोई नहीं रोकेगा.
Get a stats nerd on it.
Mods इधर उधर नजर रखना mods.
And I say nerd with endearment.
Yeah, we love nerds. I'm a nerd. I'll admit to it.
ये नाम है सुमित अटैकिंग क्यों है? नहीं है सुमित सुमित डिफेंसिव है और सुमित का से सनसेट है ये.
Yeah, this time they're able to.
अच्छा ये एनए में, oh my god, एनए कैप्स तो कर.
Eco wins in this already. Zeta has a couple. Nongshim has one.
भाई तुम लोग ने भी वही देखा जो मैंने देखा.
Chaotic, but
हाँ 16 and 3 चल रहा है एक बंदा.
They're just kind of cruising along now. The confidence to play together as a team. Only had to use one ult in that previous round. Exros still holding on to a Nightfall.
अच्छा सारा एनर्जी यही मैच में खत्म हो जाएगा.
Hit here as Zeta.
हाँ दोनों टीम का.
Kind of maintain this lead, possibly extend it. Counter response.
नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है रे, ऐसा नहीं है. बस एक्टिव यूजर्स देखते हैं ना रे.
Aggression. This mid top hit.
ऐसा हेवी वाला भी बड़ा बड़ा मैसेज स्पैम नहीं चाहिए.
2 players there. I mean, they're covering it. Not anymore.
Hello. Question is, can they do anything about it? Can they utilize this information?
तो full info है, full. भाई लेकिन ये info है ना मेरे पास भी है कि जेटा मिड खेल रहा है करके पता है.
Walk up into B main and Absol going to be timing. Expecting a little bit more behind that. Saturate goes out. Sugar Zero certainly did CRB. Market space given over, but there's still that trip, so they know that they haven't made their way out onto the site. Zeta now kind of have themselves boxed in a bit. Rez is going to be sent. Dumby trying to go for the spray. Will be able to do so. Absol going to be dead again.
Hey, be, hey, Dumby, hey.
Wall now broken down.
Shot, be.
Puts the spike on the floor, and okay,
oh shit, मैं जेटा के तरफ था,
rally
sorry.
back round for Nongshim here. Next Ross will find Sugar Zero. And now it is just Shota. And I don't think he's got an ace clutch in him. So will be
Lemon has
going over to Nongshim as they continue to keep
अपने
this
को क्या
very
मेरी
close.
जान के डटे.
Well, this is a good round for Nongshim.
ना अपन पहला चीज करते, ना अपन दूसरा चीज.
But the good news here for Nongshim is you got
हमसे क्या लेना
a couple
देना.
ults out of Zeta division there. You got the From the Shadows and the Rez. So doing okay about that.
अच्छा मारा लड़के एक्सक्रॉस ने बे, मस्त मारा बे.
Tries to go for the big play. Exros and Dombi just holding that top space the whole time. Again, Zeta was trying to toy with it a little bit to make it look like they would, make it look like they wouldn't, but
sexy मारा. अभी मैं वापस जेटा की तरफ जा रहा हूँ.
there on B makes it so they have confirmation they're not scaling in towards
Absol.
market or B and
X-Stun, slide, alt, slide.
It's still disgusting.
It's nasty.
नहीं फिर से मिट जाने हैं, ठीक है, ये भी कर सकते हैं. ज़रफ के स्ट्रीम में ब्रेक लेता है तो क्या करता है? सोटा है. ओ माय वाओ.
Sees the sage. Dambi
फिर से फर्स्ट किल.
Absol just sliding in. He's just tearing them apart.
Bro, mood में भाई.
I say just let him take contact fights.
What's the one map kill record again?
Mood में.
Something like that.
I mean, he's absolutely on pace for it.
हाँ क्योंकि absolutely
Kills Francis here, which not only won't.
गया.
At the
Sorry,
lineup,
Absol.
RB able to catch Shota. XCL opens up the side a little bit more, can now get the plant in play. A 2v2. Not ready for a counter swing here, and XCL gonna lose his life.
Bro, gollo shot.
Go, and RB trained it on the angle.
अरे आवाज दे दिया.
Here's the jump.
लड़ना ही
Gets the
पड़ेगा.
spot.
जंप पे क्या कर रहा है?
Swing out, Eco wins that
उसका
fight, but the
plant
fuse
ही
is
नहीं
being
है.
stuck. Yep, didn't have time. Try to clear that angle. Can at least maybe take the gun out of his hands. Nope. Loses his life to Ivy.
जब पिक के जगह पे अगर डायरेक्ट पिक करके मारता तो शायद 1 सेकंड मिलता.
Yeah, this is
उसका
when
प्लान
you're
नहीं
going to be
था.
kicking yourself a little bit. Francis there able to step up into the relay bolt after some pretty nice
Talented
stuff
agent.
from Absol. Eliminate him
फ्रांसिस
from
ने
the
भी सेक्सी
equation.
मारा बे. आईवी ने भी सेक्सी मारा.
More
आईवी ने
so
देख क्या
gets
मारा.
caught, trying to clear some more space behind.
क्लीन ना मेरा डेथ मैच एम जैसे ना चाहे.
Shota. Yeah, at the very end.
Huh? You must be having higher
Straight back into it.
active
back
interaction
into it.
with less wave.
Throw might have been
इसलिए बोला.
Either
Chat
way,
देखो.
RB quick
Kick वालों.
TP back over. Meanwhile, Ivy
Less
slotted forward. The
viewers
drone's
बोला
gonna be
यार
coming
तुम
through.
लोग
RB
को.
has to
याद
clear it.
रखना.
Does. Trip is gone, but this is all just a little bit of a show of force from Zeta Division. Quickly going to be rotating back out. Gate crash would put RB
रख
back
ले
over to
गन
the spawn,
सिमरन.
but for the moment, it's just going to be Francis alone watching
यश
here
भाई
at
सब
A main.
ठीक है घर में.
Well,
ये कौन सी शायरी है?
it's an opportunity for sure for Zeta. This time there's no deep presence to identify the early
Bro,
A
इस
rotates,
बार
so
मिड नहीं जा रहे.
Noxiam's
इस
not
बार ये
necessarily
जेटा
gonna be
जीत
in a
गया.
position where they can punish this, so Francis is gonna have
Full
to try to
गलत
play his
read हो
life
गया.
as best he can. TP's to the back site. See what Absol can do. Oh, he can dodge that recon.
खाली है elbow पूरा.
Metro have to peek into mid, but Shota not going to be spotted. RB, quick little peek up and over the top of the wall. His convergent path is going to be chucked in. Francis swooping forward, but he's unable to find the
यार.
kill! Oh, XCL just tucks the corner. Eco hasn't protected RB. I mean, it's a clean
अरे
quick
इतना
shot there
अच्छा
on the
हिट
Sugar
मारा
Zero,
था
but not yet one more round to be played in this half, so they have to
यार.
save.
अरे चिल करो. तारीफ ही कर रहा था
4 players
लेमनस.
surviving.
अच्छा है
on the side
तारीफ
of
करो
Zeta
लेकिन
Division.
ऐसा दूसरा जगह पे क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा है
Carrying a
लेने
res
नहीं
forward
आता.
into the final
It is a winning champs.
round of
Kang
this
Kang
half.
has too much aura.
They
और
lock
aura
up
की
at
वजह से
least a
जीतते हैं.
sixth, a chance to make this 7-5.
Yeah, they just find the open space this round.
369 नहीं
This
चाहिए.
time they're not kind of toying with mid too much. There's a heavy B lead
जेटा के साइड पे हो ना. Yes
from
sir.
Nongshim, kind of an attempt at what seems to be a bit of a hard
7-5
read.
ही कह दे.
It just doesn't quite work out.
Ooh, where has all of this come from over these last, this last week and a half for Zeta Division?
हाँ गलत मारा गलत मारा.
They just look
एनएस अगर जीता तो जी के लिए बेटर है ना.
I think it's
सब इक्वल. नहीं नहीं
Couple
नहीं
things.
नहीं.
I mean, they have found kind of their groove with
एनएस heavy
agent
lead पे.
compositions and who's playing what.
पॉइंट्स
Listen,
पॉइंट्स में
this
ऐसा
league
कुछ
certainly
पे
got
कुछ
many.
पे.
No, well,
तू मेरे को
we can never-
कंफ्यूज मत कर
when they
रहे.
were doing poorly. It was
जेटा
absolutely
जीतेगा आज. हम लोग जेटा को हराएंगे. हम अंदर है बस. तू कंफ्यूज मत कर.
easy for Absol to flush him out. Francis previously tagged down to 17 health. Now the res going to be coming in, and I mean, I don't know how the hell. There you go. I was gonna say, I don't know how he's dodged this many bullets. Well, RB doing well. To get the
अबे
peek in,
रेस
find
किया
that
था.
kill.
He's been quite good with the op. I
भाई
will say
फिर से
that.
पीक ले लिया.
RB has been pretty clean with it. Seems like he's hit just about every shot he's
रोटेट
taken.
करेंगे वो लोग. वेले
That
जाएगा.
overdrive though. The man advantage, so going to be pretty tricky. Nongshim out of position.
केज है केज नहीं है.
Really do much about
एक केज
this.
रहता था ना.
Should be
एक
able
केज
to
रहता
clear
था
these
लग
trips
जाते थे.
indeed. Just see. Oh,
वो केज था
Instant
वहाँ
dig.
पे. लेकिन मेन वाला केज नहीं था. एंकर
they
वाला था.
can't miss.
No, they really can't. There's the cam to spoil damage position. Still will be able to find Shota.
If I could YT member and take kick, will I stay in group? नहीं रे वो नहीं है. वो वाला Discord वाला है नहीं.
RB 8 HP and
Well,
no
thank
real
you.
hope.
It means a lot,
They'd
Shorya
have to
भाई.
line up 4 minutes.
क्या
Have
पे
to
सोच
be
रहे हो
flat.
लेकिन
Tap
वो
the
वाला
defuse and Absol. It's like,
फीचर
nah,
है नहीं.
I think I'm happy to maybe just watch him explode. He'll swing. He'll collect the kill. That'll be a 24
क्योंकि यहाँ से तुम लोग
12
डायरेक्ट लिंक कर
rounds.
सकते हो ना YT और
As
डिस्कॉर्ड,
Zeta
तो उसके वजह से
up by 2
ग्रुप
at
में
the half.
आने का वो लिंक विंक डाल सकते हैं, सब कर सकते हैं.
This is
किक वाला कैसे करने का पता
great
नहीं है.
stuff. The way they're covering the res. Took a little while to get there, but they do claim.
Love you,
Francis.
Sharma. Thank you for the 42
So
months,
clean
मेरी
for
जान
FPL.
गोटे. Thank you so
Crosshair
much, मेरी
placement
जान.
Right where it needs to be.
Very thoughtful, very
You can
thoughtful.
see the work and the prep that Zeta's put in during the off season has been mighty.
छोटा अच्छा खेला लेकिन एब्सल भी अच्छा खेला.
And I think it's a lot of things. I mean, I think the macro is pretty decent, but I think a lot of it's just the confidence is there. I mean, seeing players like Absol, like
Discord
Sota,
किक
like
से कनेक्ट
Ego
होता है?
playing up to their potential
होता है?
is a big part of it. And Sugar Zero's IGLing is certainly improved.
Let me call my
XDL's
right
been
hand.
really good at times too. He's had some big maps. So you're kind of getting a full team effort. I mean,
Let me
it's
call my right hand.
not super different.
इसी
than
4 साल होने वाले
what you
टाइम
see
to
with
upgrade.
TFS in some
Yay!
ways,
Hello.
where it's just everybody's starting to step up. Everybody's starting
सुनना
to
मैं
find
क्या
their
बोल रहा
groove,
हूँ?
and they've used some of this time off quite wisely.
राइट हैंड था ना. शिट.
And
Still got it,
माइक
that's for
माइक
sure.
म्यूट किया था मैंने.
right
माइक
now,
म्यूट किया
we're
था.
gonna talk about duelists. There's no one he could really discuss.
मैं
other than
गलती से
Absol.
सब म्यूट कर दिया
See
था.
if that form can continue. As Dambi going for an up and over, gets in deep, but it's going to be shot out with a sight line, able to take him down. RB will still be able to fight back.
भाई
Sugar
छोटा
Zero
है
is a
बे.
little bit stranded, and he cannot fight his way out.
दोनों टॉप फ्रैगर है इधर.
Another
लग गए.
kill. Absol sliding in, gets himself a second before
दोनों
falling
टॉप
to Ivy's
फ्रैगर के
hands.
सेट में गए वो लोग.
I've got a 2v3. The spike's still in hand here for X-Ross. Wins the first fight.
एक
Off the
सेकंड.
classic. That one doesn't have any bullets. Has to ditch that. Ivy steadying the share of shots. Comes away with a kill. Now it's down to XDL.
Spike planted.
Head spot.
Hello?
X-Ross able to make his way across. Slow work going to be tossed out, and he's got that ghost, and he's got the angle. Both pistols now.
राइट
in
हैंड
the
ने
hands
क्या
of
बताया? वो
Nongshim.
चेक कर रहा है. चेक कर रहा है.
To try
check कर
and
रहा है
not
बोला.
squander it the way that they did to open up that first half.
Don't give him the
Shit,
Marshall, I
ये
guess.
राउंड जीत गए भाई.
There's a moment here. There's a player jumping up behind Absol. Almost had a kill on him before he could go sliding in like that. This kill here from X-Ross, huge. Again, he doesn't take any damage from Sota there. Scoops up
भाई
that
बहुत
ghost.
सारे प्लेयर्स अच्छा खेल रहे हैं ना.
Nails it.
शिट बे 3v2 था यार.
A lot of fight.
3v2 था.
Absol
माउस
22
मूव कर. किधर है?
That is ridiculous. Almost two kills per round, not quite. Okay.
Well, this is how it can start.
एनएस जीतेगा तो जी कॉल पे एनएस जीतेगा और हम लोग जेटा को हराएंगे. नहीं सॉरी, जेटा जीतेगा. अरे कंफ्यूज मत कर रे बाबा.
Scattering to the wrong side of the map.
And they won't be able to, well, they might be able to collect the gun on the way
Gamba
through if
stack
they
gone
wrap
wrong.
all the way around. I don't know what it was.
Where are you?
Probably just a pistol at this point. My guess is that was a shot.
लेकिन अपन सीधा वापस सब लोग फ्लैंक जाके गन्स गिरा सकते हैं चैट.
Spike planted.
Let's see what they want to do. It's going to take a while to
Huh?
get there.
My eyes are down.
So this
Yeah,
one,
triple give it away.
yeah, this one feeling pretty unlikely.
सारे फ्लैंक हो जाए. तूफानी.
Just going to bypass it. Whatever it was.
Oh shit.
Well,
वो लोग भी मालूम पड़ गया
what
सारे
can he get?
फ्लैंक क्या.
Jump under the corner. Sugar Zero taking down X-Ross. Ivy with
That's
one. Having to
good.
backpedal away as the relay bolt goes over towards
That's
him. Now,
good.
Bulldog collected by Absol. Ivy
Wait.
bleeding away, but still have an opportunity to try to get their way back into this one. Like planted right in Crumb. Okay, Ivy with a third and with a fourth. We'll make it 7-7. They
अच्छा था
minimize
यार,
their
try
losses
था.
here to Nongshim.
ट्राई था.
This is when I think it's like, okay, they can't really do much here. Certainly, somehow, some way, they're still hitting.
ट्राई था यार.
Ridiculous.
Round prediction, map prediction दिया already.
That actually works sometimes, but it's kind of the
भाई काफी players अच्छे
sunset
खेल रहे हैं मेरे
classic.
से.
Ivy, no problem at all with the Guardian. Just going to be locking things down. And now, big round. Quite a decent amount coming into this for Nongshim too.
Revealing area.
Got a Vandal, a Phantom, a Bulldog, a Guardian, Sheriff. This is still scary.
Well, again, as trying to get that short into
तुम
sync.
लोग ने देखा वो लोग ने क्या किया?
Still standing, still fighting.
Smoke डाल के recon से बचे वो लोग.
A little lurk forward here from Ivy. Zico trying to rush forward. Okay, well, season to a saturate.
अरे क्या sexy slow डाला? What?
Indomitable combo of utility and Eco hot on their heels.
Bro नहीं ये round actually Nongshim अच्छा खेला. ये round actual में अच्छा
Should
खेला.
be wraps on this round.
हाँ?
Unless Eco
ये round deserving pro max.
something absolutely crazy.
Recon से भी बचे, fight भी sexy लिया, C slow भी mस्त था.
I'm just gonna maybe say tucked in the tiles.
गलत counter हो गया. ये अच्छा था.
Ivy shifted over.
He has to suspect.
भाई आपको नहीं लगता अब की बार हर पीछे रहने वाली टीम्स अच्छा खेल रही है?
Even if he can make his way over to the
किसको
spot,
टारगेट
it should
किया
just
बे?
be Ivy.
हाँ?
Essentially,
हम लोग सिर्फ एक ही बार
have the
पीछे
upper
थे.
hand. So he's gonna at least give this a cursory glance, maybe try to go for some damage, but with nothing spotted, we'll just have to backpedal out of here.
369
If
को.
he starts making noise, Ivy can just have.
भाई
it.
ये राउंड लेकिन बहुत
Depending on how far
प्यारा
he
राउंड
goes,
था यार.
could
Fuck.
become deadly form, but oh,
बहुत
shit.
प्यारा राउंड था.
We'll find this one as Dambi will backpedal straight into his crosshair.
Sunset
Ivy will not be able to
attacking
close
map
that
पे क्या
gap.
नहीं?
Nongshim now in the lead by 1 round.
55-45 defense.
for them.
55-45.
Yeah, they're really starting to come alive now. I mean, just a challenge of that angle without much behind it for Zeta. They kind of pay the price there.
Absol ने almost बचा लिया था
Only do so
यार.
much. Siota has no idea. He wasn't even remotely looking in that direction, not expecting that Ivy had gotten up there that quickly.
Time out.
It's going to be the fast timeout this time from Zeta Division
सोटा को कुछ भी करके जब तक प्लान नहीं होता ना तब तक लीव नहीं करने का.
on their defender side. So,
भाई एप्सोल का 30 किलो होने वाले
talk
चैट.
about, I think, firstly, how you're going to maintain
Send
some
G2
control.
prediction मालिक.
Try swinging that corner. That ain't
G2
main,
G2.
especially
G2.
from the same angle.
I love Evoke
Dicey.
by लेकिन G2.
At the best of times, even if a one-way's there.
Binks भाई, how does someone become coach in Valo?
Nongshim,
Coaching करके
it's kind of business as usual. I mean, throw
जैसा
Zombie into the
playing
mix, he can
करके player बनते
dash
हैं.
in, get info, peel back, tee up the other guys behind him. And they're just going to keep kind of hammering away at you. It's starting to feel like maybe the
इसमें
steam
मेरा
has run
मार्केट में
out.
वो भी प्रॉब्लम था. एक मारा तो
The
ठीक
other
है यार.
players
देख
on
फाइट लेगा तो
Zeta.
मरेगा या फिर मारेगा.
You have to be pretty diligent about that top mid space too.
कि जैसे दूसरा मारा ना तब एप्सोल लाइक अभी वो लोग भी जाएंगे.
Eco.
स्लाइड करके मारते हैं, ट्राई
Only
करते
player
हैं.
with the gun is Eco.
But you also have an overdrive.
Time to
True.
jump.
Oh, Absol could do something truly miraculous here for the team. We'll find out.
एनएस जितना चाहिए. Yes sir.
See if Zeta can get the thrifty.
見えないこれリンクマジで B やったら夜なんだ夜かな
तब चेक करना पड़ेगा एक स्लो अप की वजह से. डब्बे के पीछे भी स्पैम देना
こ
पड़ेगा.
れ
バンドルもらっていいこれ
これミトロネビー当たるネビー当たるあついるこれ
स्पैम दिया.
ピッチこのままピッチ高さに行ったからこれ
これ壊したのね
B 側いや引いてる見てくれ今から
出ちゃうよ
めっちゃ来るよこっち
止めた
タコタコ
来てくるよ来てくるよまあまあまあ
ピクセルせーのバトロンゆっくり
चैट पॉसिबल है. चैट पॉसिबल है.
Trying to get back into this one on RP. Trying to peel back some of that pressure.
Bro,
but
gun
shots
भी
from
मिल
Shota
गया.
just far too clean.
ब्लाइंड भी बात
Paranoia gonna
है.
toss through XTL on the wraparound. It's gonna be good for one, but
ओ
RP
यार.
has nailed. With the TB across and Shota. Oh, he's got
Oh
it!
my god.
What a 3K from the Cypher is Zeta. They tie at 8.
Bro, what?
Well, he wasn't going to let the opportunity go to waste. And he was right back to it after getting
ये वाला
outdone
shot
by
बाप था,
Ivy
ये
in the
वाला shot
previous
देखना.
round. Siota Down to 20 HP. This had to be insane, yeah, from RB. But he's just not expecting that third layer.
Bye.
He's up to 16.
Bro, लग गए बहन इसके.
Kills between the two of them.
ज्वेल्स कैसे भेजूं यार? आप मेरे को सुपर चैट के बाजू में गिफ्ट वाला ऑप्शन है, वहां से भेज सकते मेरी जान.
They need to try to springboard off that round. Get some momentum here on this defender side. They set up the wall on A, and that's going to have them all comfortable to rotate now to B. Ball goes across. Two players going to be caught by that. Down B. He's going to try to saturate that corner, but RB spray and pray over towards Boba. Instead, it's going to be the sprint forward from Absol.
मजाक सेट कर बच्चा है.
Will find a kill. Tucks back into the corner.
ओमेन मार के वहाँ पे जिंदा रहता था ना, ये लोग सब बाहर आ जाते थे, फ्लडिंग करते थे.
Smoke now dissipates. Absol trying to clear him out, and he does.
Goodness.
That's 2. Can he get at least another 3K? Still holds on to the overdrop if he wants to up the pace. The walk out into the open. Francis, gets the dink to spray down. XTL going to be taken out. The res going to be going through though. Francis with 3 of his own. Xtross trying to drag that spray. He can't. Shota has him dead, and now it's down to Francis, the TP in, and he's in the open. It's another 3-piece for Absol.
3 मारा. Didn't करके आवाज आया मेरे को.
I don't even know sometimes. He's just so confident on these swings today. Not favored in some of them, and he's still winning them.
Actual में वो दोनों को मार सकता था बे.
I mean, this is a little bit. The reveal there, so nice. That right there, he's just.
I think Sota दोनों को मार सकता
Francis
था.
gets so much damage in here.
Sota ने कौन fade है? ये. Xtross I think दोनों को मार सकता था यार. Top fan birthday, love you मेरे जान बड़े.
It is very good indeed.
Absol भाई कितना मार रहा है? वो 30 मारेगा.
I again have to question where this came from. Did TMV say Absol can't play?
If Lev offered me to coach during Masters,
said that about Ash,
but
and then Ash
I rejected as I had to watch Binks watch party. Sachi, love you can be true, can be actually true.
Well. CL just staying tucked in behind the wall, but Nambi will be able to clear him.
Oh boy.
Paranoia on that.
कुछ अलग था लेकिन ready था बे.
Turned over to the side. He and Shota was a 2-man firing squad.
भाई ये दोनों करण अर्जुन बे.
Just forget it.
हाँ?
Can't even try to challenge these two.
आपके लिए 1 jewel is equal to 1 rupee ना नहीं.
They're just so on top of it.
Jewels ruby में convert
I
होते
don't know
हैं
what
और
new aim
ruby
training routine
पैसे में ऐसा कुछ तो
these
फंडा.
players have been doing.
तो जो free का jewels है I think 1 jewel is equal to
I think they might
0.4
have put out a video, but I don't know if that's enough to do this. Ivy is.
I mean, there's nowhere to go.
लेकिन Absol और Sota
No recourse. Time
30
to
seconds left.
tuck away somewhere.
गलत मार रहे बे दोनों. हाँ? 30 मार दिया, 40 भी मार सकता है अभी भाई जिस हिसाब से मार रहा है वो. क्योंकि rounds तो बचे हैं अभी भी.
It's madness. They're able to answer with 3 back of their own.
10 seconds left.
And it's just the reactions.
बस 652 मिनट का jewels हाँ ऐसा ही कुछ है. कुछ लोगों को 1000 jewels मिले फ्री में. कुछ लोगों को 50 मिला ऐसा.
So you're able to min max.
मेरे को तो मिला ही नहीं था.
It just gets that much more difficult. I mean,
Absol can actually
so
break the record by doing
most
most kills in one match in regulation. हाँ.
It doesn't matter. It just does not matter.
40 मार सकता हूँ. मजाक सेट कर 40 मार सकता हूँ. अल्ट भी रहेगा ना उसके पास कि नहीं है? अल्ट भी है. 40 मार सकता है. 40 मार सकता है. आईफोन वालों को मिला है क्या पता नहीं. जिसको 1000 मिला है उसको ही मालूम. वाईटी प्रीमियम की वजह से मिला है या आईफोन की वजह से मिला है.
Try to dip into some of that mid pressure that was working a little bit earlier on. It was something that ZETA
कोई रिकॉर्ड बताओ कितने का है?
just trying to challenge
33 34 ऐसा कुछ रहेगा शायद.
Hasn't really worked out. So try to need to spread the map a little bit
44 है. 44 नहीं है रे किसका? क्या 44 है?
Francis has been since his return.
इन रेगुलेशन में कौन सा 44 है? 47 गाफ तेरी 47.
All that momentum, all that hope that you gave yourself after converting the bonus, it's been dashed. It's Been sent into the bin. Now you're gonna have to recover.
बिना ओटी के कितना था?
behind,
बिना ओटी का
Absol up to 30 now.
33-34 रहेगा बे.
ZETA at 19. I mean, the two of them.
Love you,
out
Vishnu.
fragging
Bye.
anybody.
By a large margin.
Yeah. One ahead of RB.
Cover going out.
Let's see, this is what I want to see. Right here out of Nongshim.
39 था.
Mid
ठीक है
pressure.
ठीक है.
There are some trips though this time. Placed by ZETA. Eco gonna get the identification though, so the counter response from ZETA not bad. Kind of understanding what that timeout might have been about. It's gonna have to be plan B for Nongshim.
Wall is raised.
मेरे ड्रिफ्टर में देखा नहीं.
Segment's gonna
खुद
be
ही में इतना स्ट्रिंग कर रहा था. भाई लेकिन वो क्रेजी है ना चैट. हाँ?
XDL, yeah, that paranoia gonna prevent him.
50 plus है नहीं.
crash in, but Shota unable to find that punish. We'll just put RB down to
Absol
5
alt.
health.
Absol. Absol ही 40 जाएगा.
Shotgun's gonna be chucked in, and Hunter's Fury
Absol जाएगा
pushes
अभी
him out. Eco able to find that kill. XDL just jumping over the friendly fire attempt is able to get the tag on the Francis as well.
एक स्मोक का ऐसा कुछ डाल दे लेफ्ट में Absol जाएगा.
Not gonna be connecting there.
स्टन अल्ट करके जाएगा.
Also staying alive, but Absol now on the hunt.
हाँ? गोली नहीं चल रही इसकी.
Saturate, looking to try to swing the corner. Downbeat gonna be good for one, but Absol is just good across the board. Another two, another round. ZETA up to 11.
He's just fearless. I thought he was gonna rip the overdrive, and he's like,
मेरे
no.
को भी लगा
he's
था.
had
मेरे को भी लगा था.
He's not had to use it.
I know.
मेरे को भी लगा था.
I thought this was a nice opportunity, but he just doesn't need it. Oh, that Hunter's Fury.
क्या तुम्हें देखो तो 200 जेल चले जाएंगे.
Grabbing that orb at the end of the previous round. Comes up
भाई
massive,
क्या हो
opens up
गया
that
बे
angle
इसको?
for the entry.
32 पे 32. अल्ट अभी भी है उसके पास.
As we take a look at the updated kill count, it's 32. The record here in Pacific is May with 39.
मैं
20
39 ठीक है.
rounds of play. This will go past that, but
Spike down mid.
ओ फक फिर तो भाई उसका रिकॉर्ड कोई नहीं तोड़ सकता. 20 राउंड में उसने 39 मारा. नहीं उसका रिकॉर्ड नहीं तोड़
try to
सकता.
extend this.
I mean, Sota's already got a kill from
Huh?
Market into bottom mid. Try to maybe challenge this B side, and yeah,
Little
XCL's
risky.
like, yeah, no, I don't have time for
Gold
that.
rebound, love you मेरी जान कटे. लास्ट वाला लाइन नहीं पड़ा मैंने बस.
Leaving me over here on A to kind of my own devices, but this time they're trying to create some question marks on the map. Does keep kind of an extra player over on this A side. Does mean that Eco has to maintain his position.
Oh, hello. Eco to the rescue. Top mid covered. Downbeat now looking for the entry. Paranoia going to be chucked out. Relay pulled as well. Lobbed in. And Downbeat.
Bro, Dambi badka.
At the moment.
Down B.
Now take it down to Sugar Zero. The NXT will have their work cut out for him. Cut back. Avoids that. But
30 seconds
RP
left.
will be able to scale around.
Cutting through.
In the front of sight. Cleans up that kill. And now it's down to XTL.
भाई पॉसिबल है क्या ये लोग? ये लोग 1 2 3 पिक लेंगे तो लग गए.
Oh, just kind of missing the opportunity. Swing the corner, Downbeat. The wide adjust.
नहीं रे
Plays
चांस
RB in.
सारे.
Nongshim
बहुत बार उसने 1-1 आइसोलेट किया
breaking what
था.
was a 4-round win streak for
Shah.
ZETA. They move up to
चांस
9.
था.
Still a lot more work to be done if they want to walk away with the win.
पूरा
on this
आइसोलेट
map.
5
The
पता नहीं
hero
आज
play
भी
out
नहीं
of
ना आज
Downbeat.
भी
This
स्ट्रीम
looked
है.
like it was going to be another
ये में सेकंड मैच
round
वॉच
over.
पार्टी है उसके बाद
It
एंड है.
was going to be.
Yeah.
Like it was going to be.
आज तक
that
आपने
point,
कभी खुद को किक पे
He had other
गिफ्ट
thoughts.
नहीं दिए. ट्राई करो एक बार.
Like that from Downbeat, a factor that have been severely
ना
lacking.
करो
Like, what a
यार.
relief.
Here.
Still plenty more work to be done.
Love how they're just like, you know what? Let's just.
कौन
cut the
जीतना
rifle
चाहिए
map.
जी को फायदे के लिए?
I know he has his ult.
ZETA.
I would maybe march down to the ZETA booth and ask them what the hell they're doing if they decided to not give him the rifle at this point.
But he has his ult, is my point. So it could be around where you
Doesn't
could.
matter.
I know, that's what.
If he's got an ult, he can drop the gun on the floor for somebody.
True that.
Well, dimensional drift. RB just setting up an exit strategy. Downbeat ready for the up and over. Spot out. On to Sugar Zero. Quick reposition. Meanwhile, IB inserted the mid. Get that interception, but it's not going to be able to find any damage. But
फास्ट घुसेंगे क्या ये लोग? अल्ट वाला राउंड हो सकता है चैट.
Oh, saturate in, but Showtime.
ब्रो सोटा ने बच्चा है ब्रो. अगर ये राउंड जेटा जीतता है ना सोटा MVP. Straight up. Straight up.
He's done a good job as a Secret Service, but Eco will now fall. XCL dancing around, RP shots, finds a headshot, but opening volley from Ivy and Xross will bring the round
वो अल्ट
to an
क्यों
end.
मार रहे लेकिन
Notion
एक्चुअल
now
में गंदे
one
के
away
अल्ट
from
मार
tying
सकते
things up.
रे.
And again, there are moments where you feel like it's
हाँ
very
रिटेक
doable.
में.
This round, Nongshim just solidifies in that post plant. Even with Sota's neural theft and the knowledge that they're there, superior firepower. Good God. Able to finally get that spray to go as RB, but they're able to hold the line. I mean,
क्यों नहीं कर रहे
triple
अल्ट?
stacked in there.
भूल गया क्या वो? टाइम आउट आएगा लग रहा है.
There's not much you can do.
Is
to
there
try to
another
break it
weakest
without any
duelist given
util.
how other duelists can
No, you have to
scale up
fight
so
for it.
fast, or is there any other weak duelist?
I mean, at this point, though, who knows?
नहीं
what
रे
we're
नहीं
really
है
in
सर.
for. This could just end up going to overtime.
Yep.
बाकी कोई स्पेस नहीं क्रिएट कर पाता है.
7 kills away.
भाई साहब
Pacific
duelist
record is
weak नहीं है वो.
15 away. if he
Something
wants to
रहेगा
tie
रेना पे वो भर देगा.
Cosmos. Our record set, I believe,
प्रीमी
back
भी
in
भर देगा शायद.
2024. And that did involve a pretty hefty overtime.
It's true. Oh.
Showtime again, though.
Spike down.
Well, trying to play elusively. He's just going to be dancing around this cage. He's looking for more, and he's going to get it. Francis now
भाई
is falling.
कैसे भाई?
Criminal.
Break of the wall.
भाई
TP
कैसे?
over.
ओ
So
आईवी
now
बीटी
arriving
देगा
on the
क्या?
scene, Eco. Trying to hold
No.
here at Bobo. Will do so. Ivy dead.
Spike
Nongshim.
planted.
Spike planted, but a 2v4. It is going to be difficult.
Alt time boys.
Apple finally sends out that
Mara.
overdrive and immediately finds one. Has
एक और
the
kill
reveal,
है.
knows exactly
क्यों
where
smoke
RP
डाला?
is at, Can just keep it contained. Sugar Zero just
वाह
snapping
भाई
on
खुद
with
के किल के लिए.
precision.
वाह भाई बंदा
Laying
40
off those
मारने वाला था.
tracers. Zeta with the defuse. They will make their way up to map point.
You know, part of it
भाई
here is
आईवी
also
के
that
पास एक्शन में
Zeta is just a different
एडवांटेज था.
team in
अगर वो
terms of
एडी एडी करके वो
their style. It's
एंगल खाली करता था ना
so
वो.
aggressive here from Sota.
तो
You
उसको
never
मिलता था वो.
expect this from them. Their old MO is just very default heavy, very slow, you know, very methodical, trying to play kind of by the book. This right here is
इसने दो मारे
the
हो
way he
तो
uses that
इम्पॉसिबल
cyber
है.
cage too to undercut Dombi's dash.
ये तो
Gives him that extra kill. Gives
ये
him the
तो
man
गलत था
advantage.
बे.
Can't be
ये
doing that
actual में
against them
गलत
right
था.
now.
Two chances now to close this out in regulation, avoid that overtime. We'll see if
Let's go,
Nongshim
Zeta, keep fighting!
push back a bit here.
Come into the
33.
unknown.
Plenty of half armors, but also two big ults to try to work with. Francis does have that from the shadows as well. It's not going to be going for it off the rip. Thought maybe you just send it, try to instill some doubt, pull some attention away from the mains, but not to be.
Sugar Zero knew.
Up and over, Sugar Zero on the exit, but Ivy out of the fight. XCL.
भाई आईवी ऐसा लग रहा है कि
takes it down
काउंटर
from
ही हो
Mark
गया
across
है
the
बे.
tiles.
उसका एक भी लर्क काम नहीं आया ना.
Nightfall to no avail. Nothing going to be
Last
spotted.
4 rounds
Neural
है.
depth now out of the equation. And even if he can find a kill, XCL has that res.
अपने पास क्या क्या है? वॉल स्टन
Francis on this flank. It's got to be
सेज
massive.
वॉल
It's
भी
got
है.
a big opportunity.
ओ,
Can't get the second though.
चलेगा
XCL.
रेस है.
Counter swing into the check.
ओ
and there's
ब्रो
that
जीत
res.
गया.
RB trying to find the punish, cannot do so. The saturate not going to go in deep enough. RB now stranded. Dobby dead. X-Ross
Bro, wall भी है उनके पास.
As it's now just
Wall.
RB. He's in the open. Absol has him done.
Oh my
It will not be
God,
record-shattering,
bro,
but it is still
Absol
damn
क्या
impressive.
खेल है.
35 kills.
भाई वो
for him.
लेकिन बेस्ट
And
था कि
Zeta
कोई और
takes
मरा
the opening
और
map.
सेज ने
exactly
उसको
what you
मारा.
wanted to see.
वो बेस्ट
What
था.
Zeta needs
अगर सेज आगे जाता और वो सेज
is
को
having
मारता ना तो लग गए
Absol
थे.
having
तो लग
big
गए थे.
games to continue. We've
ब्रो
seen it from some
क्या
of the
मारा
other players.
भाई.
This is one of his best yet. 390 ACS.
क्या
there.
मारा.
A
Good
blistering
lord.
map. Oh my god.
कितना 36 37 35 ठीक ठीक.
4 kills away from tying with May. The ACS still quite far off. I mean, May's was over 500, but that was so damn impressive.
नहीं मैं अगर 20 राउंड में 40 मारा है ना.
I suppose unless you're taking that first contact,
39
you're probably not
वो नहीं
getting
टूटने वाला.
35
वो नहीं
kills.
टूटने वाला.
But to do so in just 23 rounds of play.
Yeah.
Holy hell.
Ridiculous.
Fuck भाई.
One of the better performances you're going to see this year.
भाई तू जेटा को क्यों सपोर्ट कर रहा है? कुछ गलत कैलकुलेशन
Absolutely.
किया है क्या मैंने? देखो मैं बताता हूँ. मैं बताता हूँ. Let me teach you some maths. हाँ मैं बता रहा हूँ ना. पेपर पेन लेके आओ, कैलसी लेके आओ. तुम लोग ना सच्ची भाई तुम लोग भाई. अब देखो सीन देखो. सीन क्या है? सीन देखो किधर हूं मैं? सीन देखो. ठीक है, बुक पेन लेके आए. सीन देखो. तो नोंगशिम 1-2 पे बराबर. और वो लोग ने एक जो जीता है अनलकी. तो हेड टू हेड अपन उनसे हारे. प्लस अगर वो लोग जेटा के सामने जीतते, चांसेस बहुत हाई है कि वो लोग आरआरक्यू के सामने जीते, कंसिडरिंग आरआरक्यू इज नॉट आरआरक्यूइंग दिस डेज. तो वो लोग जाएंगे, दोनों जीतेंगे तो 3-2 पे. और हेड टू हेड में तो वो हो गया, हार गए. ठीक है, तो अपने लग गए. बराबर है. हाँ, अब बात है जेटा पे. तो जेटा के सामने अपन हेड टू हेड जीत गए. समझ रहे हो? 5 दिन बाद अपन जेटा के सामने हेड टू हेड जीत गए. तो वो अपना टिकमार्क हो गया. अभी नोंगशिम के सामने वो लोग जीतेंगे तो वो लोग जाएंगे 3-1. लेकिन हम लोग के सामने हारेंगे वो लोग जाएंगे 3-2. और हम लोग वो लोग को इजीली हारेंगे तो हम रहेंगे 3-2 और हम रहेंगे टॉप पे ही. हाँ, what if Zeta defeats Z? Then you are banned. What इसका नाम याद रखना. इसने सोचा भी कैसे?
They did everything they needed. They won their map pick. That's the
समझा?
most important thing, and they'll be feeling ecstatic heading back to the green room. Even if you are Sugar Zero,
मिला
it's
मैच
okay
के
to
top
get
marks.
carried every now and again. He did his job.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm so impressed with Absol, given that
RRQ
this is a player who was
हार
very
गई
vocal
NS से
about
तो.
nerves getting the better of him.
ए,
He kept
चुप
saying
रहे.
over and over that I
जेटा
think
को
he's
आज
my own
जीतने दे
fault.
और कल हम लोग हारेंगे. ये हो
Now
गया
that
तो
he's
वो हो गया
conquered
तो.
that, this
इधर
is
पूरा
what he's
मूवी दिखा
capable
दिया.
of.
He has a few games where he just
Climax
hits that
में
flow
पूछ रहे
state.
ये
We've seen
कौन
it a
है?
few
हाँ?
times in Pacific. This has probably been his best game or his best map of Pacific so far, but there's been a few Neon performances for Absol where he completely takes over the game, and Zeta Division sets him up to succeed very well with the structure around him.
Yeah, I love it. I'm loving this new Zeta division that has like all of these minor mistakes that they used to make. They seem to have it all polished, and the confidence is through the roof.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Absolute shooters. That's a great pun. That's a great pun. Was that
So good.
That must have been our writer Andy that came up with that.
Yeah, he's
a wonderful
brilliant.
rider.
He's brilliant. Go hire him, guys.
This is why they pay him the big bucks. But these two players, absolutely unbelievable. We can't stop talking about it because what else do you need to know about this game? They just could not stop getting these kills. If these two players can continue this kind of performance, Zeta are running it back Reykjavik style. They will be a champs, I can promise you that much.
Yeah, I mean, you did have, of course, Eco start off this season really, really nicely for Zeta Division. We talked to death about how good his performance has been, but you see just how well-rounded this roster has been. Shooter's been incredibly underrated, very consistent for Zeta Division so far. He's right up there in terms of the KPR, particularly on his role, kind of giving Foxy9 a bit of a run for his money. And then you see the highs and the lows of Absol. First game that he had for Zeta Division coming into this season, not really one to write home about. To be fair, they did lose against the Gen G that's been undefeated in their group, and that head-to-head is not really going to come back to haunt them, especially if they can close this series against Nongshim and have a good one against GE. They might be heading towards the playoffs, to be honest.
Yeah, we see a lot of teams talking about finding their identity here, and we saw Zeta Division go through that as well, right? We saw Jota even take on a little bit of the duelist in some matches, right? And, you know, you had all of these players trying to figure out how exactly they fit in, and now that they have, this is what we're seeing, and I'm so happy that a team has found this. On the other side, though, Nongshim was a team that I feel like did have that. However, these days, it seems to be something else.
Nongshim were the very best team in the world. They were untouchable when the roles were reversed. You had Francis on the Yoru, you had RB on the Omen, and it was just insane. They couldn't lose a game. You can still play Neon, you can still play Yoru. I want them to dust off the Santiago playbooks, guys. It's still usable, but instead they insist on experimentation.
I mean, the Neon are pretty good this game from Absol, but Nongshim were not playing that agent. Oh, honestly, the Euro Waylay, I haven't minded it for me. Like, Nongshim, you can see in this game, they got 10 rounds
Private
together.
tuitions
RB had a good performance on the
costly.
Euro, but I haven't
Private
seen
tuitions
Francis look comfortable on Omen. Historically, he's been an info unit player, or he's paying for his Yoru play.
भाई मैं 6 बजे तक वेट कर रहा था.
Why the roles are
आप एने का वॉच पार्टी करोगे बोल के गए थे. मैंने ब्रॉडकास्ट में मैसेज डाला था तनिष भाई. मैं रुका था खुद 6 बजे तक.
One player is thriving. You can say, yeah, man, look how good RB played. He was great with the op. He was great all around on the Yoru.
भाई लेकिन सोटा भी उतना ही MVP बे.
as a result of that.
Absol ने गलत मारा लेकिन सोटा का भी impact.
In my mind, the solution is so simple. It's so easy. Is Dami should be on the Neon, Francis should be on the Yoru, because they literally didn't lose a game when it was like this, and they just keep changing things. How can these players get comfortable? How can anyone find that flow state when you're just moving from role to role week after week? Nobody has consistency, and
Morgan,
that's why this team is losing.
The sun's going down, Morgan. The sun's going down. Goose Prabha. Goose
Crash shot कर दिया बे caster.
Goose Prabha. It's another reference that they don't understand.
No.
Victoria, where are you? I need some help here. We are
I'm
going.
sure Clinton knows.
Oh, he probably does. He probably knows a lot more. We are going into Breeze next, and this was also quite interesting from Nongshim. We had RB on the harbor on this one, but Zeta also had a solid plan on this map.
लेकिन भाई सारे करते हैं इसलिए स्लिक बाय ओपी है भाई.
For Nongshim here is I think the roles make so much more sense on Breeze. You have Dambi on that Neon, you have X-Ross on the Phoenix.
Prediction day on the way है.
Initiator. I like this.
So मतलब NS beats G, G beats Zeta, and Zeta beats NS. So equalize हो जाएगा और G को advantage है. Yeah.
They're picking this map. They have been good on this map. You can't fault them there. So they have to turn this series around now, though, because if they lose this next map, they will be in play-ins guaranteed. Nothing is safe. You have to play through a whole nother bracket. This is a team where champs points could be so important, but they're not managing to gather them.
Yeah, and for Zeta, I mean, you can see this hasn't been a ball map for them by any stretch of the imagination. They did beat an RRQ that wasn't at full strength, to be fair, as well as another team that was kind of struggling in the group stage as well, but they got those 2 wins. You can't take that away from them. And I think, honestly, they've been experimenting with this harbor star for a little while, to the point where other teams are kind of part
so
of the
basically A is equal to B. Yep.
This is not a style that's too bad for them.
कौन सा broadcast पे डाला था? मेरा
broadcast
पे.
comfort territory for him. Suita's very
किसी
flexible
और
between
के
the
broadcast पे
Cypher
क्यों
as well
डालूं?
as the Viper, as players like Foxy9 or other players that are kind of thriving in that same flex spot are. Eco flexing to the E-Net. I don't mind the KO Harbor as an approach in general. I kind of like that fit on this map. You can be quite flexible and it can be.
If Zeta wins, do they qualify for playoffs? Most likely.
On that stage, they're also looking very, very quiet. It's
99%.
trying to hype everybody up.
नहीं,
It's not like them. It's uncharacteristic of this team that
Zeta
used to be
नहीं रे हम लोग Zeta को
right
हराएंगे ना.
everybody else,
ए
right?
तुम लोग confuse ना करो बे बार-बार.
And we're not quite
आज ये में होगा second match होगा. इसके बाद मेरे को एक काम है. वो काम करके नहा धो के मस्त फ्रेश होके मेरे को जाने का है घर पे. फिर वहाँ पे जाऊँगा. फिर 2-3 घंटे बाद आऊँगा और उसके बाद फैनेटिक वाला करेंगे और उसके बाद एनए का पूरा करेंगे. उसके बाद मेरी गांड लगेगी फिर मैं सो जाऊंगा.
They need those championship points. We can take a look at the agent select. Dambi on his signature Neon. Thank you.
अब एनए देख के क्या करोगे? एनर्जी लेव तो मिस कर दिया.
A lot more. This is a good map for them. I do think you can expect a bounce back.
Yeah, they're used to playing against this comp as well. They kind of know their way around
मैं
this
कर नहीं
matchup.
रे
It's going to
बाबा.
be a hard
बॉम्बेट क्या
mirror,
पे
so
जा रहा
things
हूँ?
are going to get very messy once the Neon and the
कहाँ
harbor
से नया
walls start
घर
to
यार?
get thrown up. I've kind
इधर
of got
7
my eyes
कास्ट
on
दोस्त
Eco,
मेंबर नहीं हो रहे.
as well as X-Ross. I think the flash agents can make some big plays when things get messy and all the walls are up and people can't see anything, all that kind of stuff.
Well, let's see indeed if Nongshim can manage
Bing
to
by
get
if
some
G
of the
qualifies
old mojo
for
back
playoff,
into the
I
game,
will
or
donate
Zeta
1,000
can find this confidence to actually close
RPS.
out the series 2-0
Rupees?
and manage to get
W.
up on
Small
the board,
contribution
up
to
on the group
the
as well.
consistency
We're
man.
gonna pass it on
Yeah,
over to
Jacob
our
bye. That was a
Shooters on
109
the
Mirzan.
Absol.
Hey. Love you Mirzan. Love you Mirzan. Thank you.
Production, I know that the mic is open. I didn't want to dignify that with a response. Don't think that it really deserves one, but unfortunately, I do have to talk after that throw.
You do. You have no choice. You're stuck in here with me.
Yeah. Well, moving on to things that are better. These two teams.
Yes. Look at the sheriffs. Everybody's feeling it with those.
iPhone वाला. ZETA prediction का price गलत दिया.
A shot taker
NS क्यों दिया?
kind of game.
ZETA दिया ना मैंने.
See what Zeta can do on this attack side.
Misclick, sorry,
Feels
misclick.
pretty key that they're going to be
I'd like to
able
apologize.
damage.
NS दिया क्या?
Kind of just the difference
Misclick.
in who's going to be.
गलत point दिया. Sorry, I'd like to
flashes
apologize.
there. And it-
ZETA ही मिला ना. हाँ भाई.
Pistol, so kind of scary if they can string one or two of those together. It's just going to come down.
नहीं सही दिया.
Francis.
Jump spot from RB. Not going to go punish, but
एक और बार जरा spam कर शमशेर.
going to be gathered.
तेरे को फिर मैं शेर दिखाता हूँ.
As just setting up the high tide. Meanwhile, maybe a pivot back. Check towards these double doors. Down B. Lying in wait. Now for that sheriff in hand. RB though on the swing, able to find XCL. The spike going to be dropped. Down B trying to get inserted around the back there on that flank.
यार पहला kill मिलते सब इधर-उधर देख रहे हैं.
Slides out. Trying to just pick them apart here. Eco will find Francis. Down B now down to 17. Caught on that wall bang. Ivy tries to maintain control. The shot's going to be flying through, and eventually X-Raw is going to be rewarded with the kill. Eco now
ये
dead.
जीतने का 1v1. अरे यार.
It's 3 for 3 in pistols for
सिर्फ
Nongshim.
ये एक 1v1 आता.
Just able to capitalize there. It's a strong start for them now on the defender side.
Yeah, it's just a
नहीं
tough
मिला
one here
ZETA का
because
नसीब नहीं था मतलब.
You're trying
ZETA
to
ही
just
दिया
scale
मैंने.
through mid, and every entrance is blocked by Nongshim.
तूने गलत डाला रहेगा
Great
points.
job, just corralling and containing them, putting them in awful crossfires. I mean, they aim so sharp today, they almost
भाई
break out
sugar
of it
zero अगर वो
anyway.
जीतता भी 1v1.
Sota and Eco doing what they can, but again, it's just too much for them to handle. So another good read early for Nongshim.
कैसे हो बंक भाई? गुड मॉर्निंग. आप NS को
Been a good
सपोर्ट
map.
करो.
I mean, both
कद्दू.
these teams have pretty similar map pools that they like to play, so really cold here just to grab the orb.
90 में क्या chat NS?
Gonna get out before it's broken. So that is something there. And again, Zeta has not opted to invest anything into any of their ecos, so continue to just go classics and
ये map
try to
defending है
min-max a
नहीं.
little bit on the map, try to get whatever value they can.
This map is ethics.
Similar buy or
It's
Nongshim with a
ethics.
Marshal and a Sheriff, and then 3 rifles of whatever variety I feel comfortable with. Zeta looking for some kind of aggressive push through mid, but with no noise made at A main.
जी
Nongshim's
का
gonna be able
सिचुएशन
to
बताना.
keep the strong side
अभी
over
का है अगले साल का है.
on towards B. It's like they're calling for a toxic screen to cut across the middle of the pillar here. That's what Sota's going to line up for.
Well, Sugar Zero catching a stray Ivy. Looking for the shutdown, and it's a great
लेकिन
distraction play.
जानवर लोग हैं ना बे. आज तक कभी अपन ने वो तोड़ा है क्या सप्रेस? किधर आते वो भी नहीं देखते. बंदा मार के सप्रेस तोड़ के भी खड़ा है वहाँ पे मारने के लिए. RB 2 मारेगा. RB का 2 किल है. RB का 2 किल है.
Falling apart, and in the end, it's going to be a very clean anti-eco for Nongshim to kick off the map.
Yeah, some cool little ideas from Zeta, but RB's doing a really nice job.
फन बहुत है पॉइंट से ज्यादा बिंक्स के लाइव स्ट्रीम्स. लव यू.
Get through that B site. He shows you just
कम
why.
से कम पिस्तौल जीत के उम्मीद लेने दो.
Play on the side of this
फिर
pillar. Ivy gets
उसका
the first,
अपन
and
कुचल के
immediately
आगे
refilling that
बढ़ेंगे.
space.
हैं?
And yeah, trying to catch players off guard there. Oh,
Okay, Gabby.
sure, why not?
나이스 됐으면 됐어.
All right.
न्यूट्रल भी
See here,
बोल
we've
सकते हैं
already
ना
seen one
डिपेंडिंग
bonus
ऑन
converted in
ओपी
this
प्ले
by
स्टाइल.
Nongshim.
Huh?
So they got
क्या बात हो
another
रही
in
है?
store
मैं
for
कम
us.
सोया हूँ क्या?
I feel like this has to be kind of the beginning of something big for Zeta. Are gonna have any hope here?
Bro.
Attacker's side.
जीरो इन्फो है. वो लोग को पुश करना ही पड़ेगा किधर ना किधर. अगर अपन ने होल्ड किया ना सिर्फ अपन मारेंगे.
Backpedal away, Eco. Deep angle.
Base
Down
में
down
बैठे
favorite, especially with that sheriff in hand. So,
भाई लेकिन डबल मिड स्मोक्स अच्छा है भाई, वो लोग को किधर ना किधर पुश करना ही पड़ेगा, इन्फो चाहिए तो, या फिर लेट ड्रोन या ऐसा कुछ करना पड़ेगा।
Goes red.
He's in trouble.
He gets that. I mean, he's isolated.
Oh,
Now he's gonna snake bite. There's a shock
oh
dart. He's dead.
my god, oh my god.
Great little setup there on the util.
एक्चुअल में अच्छा था ये,
Quick pivot though. Zeta trying
एक्चुअल में
to
अच्छा
way
था वो।
forward onto the A site. Calls for the orb. 2 away from having that reckoning online. They'll pass the spike over into the hands of Sugar Zero. One away
ड्रोन
off this
बीटी
play.
देगा,
Spike planted.
That drone did end up seeing Absol.
लेकिन टैग नहीं किया था, सिर्फ देखा था।
CLs. Mainly just the spot onto Francis. Maybe saw a couple of them tuck away. Shock dart. I mean, Sugar Zero's kind of eating the brunt of that one. Now, getting near side and pushing the corner. Absol going to be called with
Bro,
util.
blind
Can't
recon,
get
shot
past
dart,
enough RB.
सब देखा कितना
Taking
मस्त
him
था।
down. XCL though. Trying to go swing
Viper
around
को
the back.
देखो।
But X-Ross dancing around with that Guardian in hand will be able to take him down. All of it now onto the shoulders of Eco, and he's not going to be able to find anything else. A second kill for X-Ross and a third round for Nongshim.
बहुत बाप खेला है बे।
Pass that defuse over to him and get one charge away from having the run it back.
Yeah, this whole round just really well orchestrated by Nongshim.
बहुत बाप खेला।
Isolating Sota, putting him into a position where he just has no hope of getting out of it. And then the timing's so nice on a lot of this, able to clear Absol off of the aggressive early position. And then
पहला
just
शॉट के बाद ब्लाइंड
piece by
रिकॉन
piece,
भी बहुत प्यारा था बे।
isolating and eliminating players of Zeta, and that's a quick timeout from Yota. He's like, I don't think so. That's not what
फिनिश का साथ
that's
और
not what I told you guys we need to be
क्यों
doing
नहीं
here.
है, 6 क्यों है?
Yeah, this is
चाहिए फिनिश के।
not going according to the plan that they had coming into this map. Because Absol at the moment 0-3-1.
And this is what I worry about sometimes with Absol is he's
अरे
really
बस भाई,
inconsistent
बढ़िया।
sometimes. Like he's insane on one map
साथ
and
है।
then kind of goes
छह
quiet
है।
on the next, and kind of hope that he's going to be able to bounce back pretty quickly. If you're a Zeta fan, if you're a Nongshim fan, you're just
I
pretty
was
happy with
about
what you've seen
to
so
get
far.
goat,
Really
just
kind of
missed
the
by
Eco
one.
show. I mean, Absol and XDL, no kills to speak of. So we need a little bit more, and I mean, I think just being a little too passive in the early part of the game too, it's going to cost you. This isn't quite the same map as Sunset where you can kind of
बात तो है,
play
कुल्ट्री
back
बात
pretty
तो है, बात तो
comfortably
है।
and still claim those mains.
नया पैच में थोड़ी खेलेंगे रे।
All right, well, Nongshim should have.
इट्स डन ब्रो, नहीं अभी
chokehold
तक जीजी
on
नहीं
this
है,
round.
अभी तक
Couple on hand
जीजी
for
रहेगा,
Tommy.
मैं बता
The
दूंगा।
big punish is going to be half armors across the board. Sheriff's there to try to get a little bit more oomph for Zeta. As that's a bad start, and we'll go ahead and
GG.
listen into the rest of Nongshim.
저기 놓고 뽑아.
जीजी।
하이퍼 장막은 A야. 다시 미드 쪽 볼게. 지나간 거 타이밍 있냐? 엘보는 내가 보고 있어. 탑 미드로 한 거 없어. 엘보만 조심. 확인. 그러면 B에 집중할게. 나 월딩이 하고 있을게. 그러면은.
बस मैं हजार जूस पड़े गोट को गोट ट्रॉफी ऑब्वियसली मेरी जान के होते हैं।
빠질 생각해. 반갈 생각해. 연막샷.
그냥 연막도 돼. 코레.
How the map is defined as attack or defensive?
머리 공 까볼게.
कहाँ से एंट्री होता है, लॉन्ग लाइंस कहाँ पे है,
A 조심. A 돌아온 거.
कैसे फाइट होता है, एंगल कहाँ से
나
कटता है,
Nice and calm
वो सब है।
as Nambi.
So if map is bigger, एक साइड पे there can be either 2 defensive players or 3. So if you take info and you play,
They're in with a shout now.
most likely you will end up playing a 5v2 side.
That reckoning gets committed in. And it's okay, it's just going to be exchanged on both sides.
बेल बजा क्या?
Cut across, near side getting pushed out, but because of that wall, they can't try to push this at all. Is Shota? Oh no. There you go. Might be able to find it. Push forward though. Sugar Zero. 2 with that
लेकिन
sheriff now.
दो
They're
मारा
down.
उसने Sugar
Connecting
Zero
onto
ने।
Francis to pile forward into the
Hey,
smoke.
एक second.
Absol able to find Francis. Is now just Ivy swinging forward, taking a fight. And taking
भाई
him
हेलो
down.
1 मिनट तक कैसे है अबे, लेकिन
You can see the frustration. As Nongshim will rescue that round.
Award! Thank you for the 10 gifted मेरी जान कर रहे। Thank you Award.
No, I don't
This
like
is
the way
a gifted
Absol
मिला
plays this
टैग
at
करके
all.
छुपा देता मेरी
As
जान
the Neon,
कर
there's no
रहे।
reason to try to just
अरे
take
मैं
that
जाएगा
fight.
with the gold
He
trophy.
can just
Love
play-
you.
Ring around the Rosie on that pyramid. and
Award
buy
को
enough
चुपा
time.
दे दो.
There's only
Award
2
को
seconds
चुपा दे
left
दो.
here. If he just kind of runs the other way, he puts the impetus onto Ivy to try to stick it to half at least.
मेरे आईडी से अपने
Even
आप
then, it's going to be
कैसे
awfully
लोगों को
close.
फॉलो हो
I
रहा है
think
कोई
that's
बताएगा?
one you're going to be kicking yourself about a little bit.
अनफॉलो कर.
Looked like he had kind of maybe found his form, but mental mistake there. Cost them dearly. Dombi has the operator now. X-Ross has a run it back. This isn't going to get it.
Yeah, man, I want to go trophy with John get today.
But
I'll walk to mid again. I mean, this is a little bit of deja vu from the pistol, this time with rifles in hand.
नहीं लेकिन जेटा एक्शन में मिड हैवी खेल सकता है बार-बार क्योंकि वो दो स्मोक से ना पूरा इन्फो काट रहे हैं वो
Finds
लोग.
that kill. Fastly now going to be set. The null command going to be called in. Quick little check here from Ivy. Just a couple little shots across. Does set up for the kill into the hands of RP.
Lug guy.
Finds one of the full flash. Going to be connected with Eco. Unable to collect an elimination. RP steadies the spray. 2 bullets remaining. Has to go for the reload. That's a shorty. Ooh, tries to pop up over the top of the wall. XTL now.
ब्रो कैसे पॉसिबल है ये?
Goes for the up and over. Will be able to win the fight now. Just X-Ross remaining. A 1v2. Spike still watching and not feeling comfy enough to try to go for that run it back.
कौन पट गया जब यार भी नहीं मरा?
Taken down and Zeta will get
कैसे
themselves
जीते
their
बे?
first round win.
it is very scrappy.
ये ट्रॉफी कैसे सेंड करते हैं? वहां से आता है. सुपर चैट के बाजू में गिफ्ट का
Then you
एक
think,
लोगो
oh,
रहेगा
maybe
देखो
RB
मोबाइल
is just
पे.
going to pull out an ace. Certainly, oh my God. Felt like it. Yeah, Eco there wasn't able
उसके बाद
to
जब भी परचेस पे जाओगे वहां पे आएगा एक
stabilize
रिडीम
in
वाला.
time with that first spray. Maybe thought he had stopped strafing before he had started spraying, but bullets were going pretty wild.
Yo, friend, फैंटम में तो नक्तलेलम. मेरे को तो नक्तलेलम अच्छा लगता है.
IB's just walked forward.
Oh,
It's done, but it's not done. It's not done.
What a read on the tendencies here.
जीजी आएगा तो मैं बता दूंगा.
And what a blunder.
that is shocking. I thought they had kind of given Ivy the window to get into some comfort, some safety. Not at all.
And the quick double walk through here. I mean, it's being read. The wall's about to fall. Gun barrel not quite spotted, but what a great pivot check from Dami. Sets up the relay bolt, pushes forward a window, finds XDL. And he may have just rescued this round. Shots flying, X-Ross losing out on the ultimate. Coach trying to peel back some of the pressure, offering up a flash, but doesn't connect on anyone. Francis, though, losing that fight. Eco able to dispatch him. But now he's got so much work cut out for himself. Pinned into the corner, Tommy collects it off the 4K, and Zeta will not be able to find back-to-back rounds.
Yeah, Tombi.
मैं डांबे को पहले किल कैसे मिला मेरे को देखने का. उसने देखा कुछ जो हम लोग को नहीं दिखा.
It's so mentally aware. I mean, Sota again trying to take kind of a
पहला किल दिखाओ ना.
cheeky position.
ओ उसको दिखा क्या?
And it's just red.
I think उसको
Time
दिखा
and
ना.
time again, they've been able to isolate and identify him. He is
4K डांबे बे.
one of the best, if not the best. Comes
नहीं
in
नहीं the best. The best. The
that
best.
right there
The best.
was quite the
One of the
example
best.
of it. This is not what I wanted to see, though.
No, definitely not.
क्या टेक पास?
As per usual, we pass that on to you. It says gear issue, so that's hopeful. That makes me hopeful.
That's usually just someone accidentally ripped out a headset, or they just got to replug something in quick.
I'm being told that we're getting right back into it. So
मैप 3 जा रहा है कोई
okay.
कुछ ही बोलो मतलब. बाबा same but different language.
Crisis averted.
एनएस को जिंक्स कर दो आज के लिए प्लीज.
Rifle into the hands of
एनएस
Sugar Zero.
जीतेगी ये सीरीज. कर दो.
Bandits a sheriff.
छोटू सा पॉज था बे.
Oh, downbeat.
देख रहे हैं मैं वालों.
Slide into the corner, and he's still able to find the headshot on the Absol. Oh, he's going to stun himself again, but it doesn't matter. There is no way to push forward to try to find the punish.
ए डांबी भाई.
Trying to creep their way up into this B site.
एक लौता विनिंग कंडीशन था. एब्सोल अल्ट करके फास्ट मिड टू बी.
The reveal out, Francis. Get him to kill off the back of that. Sugar Zero down.
चलेगा इको था.
Spike. I mean, that's a
जी जी अभी तक नहीं.
find Downby there at the tunnel.
अभी तक नहीं. मेरा वजह देख 669 W एंटर बाय ब्रो 2 मारा what the fuck मैं देखता छोड़ दिया था.
Spike a world away. Zambi up and over the top. Will get himself a 3K. 6-1 now. Furious
W and that's all by W.
You might need to. Pretty surprised that this is just kind of hitting B over and over and over again on attacker side on Breeze. Really, you got to at least make them consider
मारा ना दो. ये मस्त मारा. Clean मारा.
Too easy there. Up through mid, the defenses have been pretty darn solid for Nongshim, and they're putting a lot of attention up towards top mid. And other than, you know, ZETA hitting a crazy good shot, hasn't been able to be much of a response from ZETA.
ये रन अगर ZETA आ रहा तो जीजिए भाई वापिस भी उसने टाइमिंग वाला मारा बे वापिस.
I mean, they just know exactly what Sugar Zero wants to do at the beginning of these rounds to go for these orbs.
वापिस बे.
And they're punishing ZETA so heavily.
Point दे रुक जा.
Can't keep going down that lane after
OP outला है ही नहीं Binks.
making all that noise. That's just a trap waiting to happen. I would hope that you're going to be considering an A pivot here, but you're just so scared right now. This isn't the ZETA we saw in Sunset.
KRX वाला जो मैच चालू था तो उसमें बेन है
On the map.
तो उसने एक हेडशॉट मारा तो चैट ने एक ने भी हेडशॉट करके लिखा.
This is quite unusual. 2 players lingering behind.
मैं इतना हंसा मैं वाला अरे भाई.
Xross in a position to help out on A, and Danby's not going to be too far away. Trying to sell a fake.
RB sticking around though. Sees that 0 point go out. Sugar Zero. Okay.
Close था.
Takes out Francis at Nest.
Bro,
the reckoning now is going to be coming through. It's 23 seconds. They've given the spike over to Absol. He can sprint this one, but this is still significantly risky. Oh, door going to be open. Shota unable to find that punish, but Demi will not be taken down. The spike still having to be sprinted in. They've got just enough time to spare as Shota holding things down.
Hello?
Ivy now.
निकाल लिया रहा. Hello?
A 1v5. Finds the first, but this one's gone so very far away from them now. We'll just backpedal away. Shota, however, in position to try to find this punish. Ivy just cutting the noise. Slow creep up has the health advantage. Will be able to take him down, so makes this a little bit more costly. But ZETA able to get a second round win.
6-2.
Doubling up, but need a hell of a lot
So basically,
more.
GG तो नहीं है अभी तक.
Yeah, for sure. That was pretty mad. I can't believe that worked. But they're able to get the reckoning out too. It ends up being
possible तो है.
It didn't for a moment feel like that was going to work out. But they were able to get there just in time. ZETA with a nice hold in mid to buy that extra little moment to keep Donby pinned. Able to dodge the relay bolt too.
Great shot.
No kidding. Able to double down there. I mean, low health and they're still taking the fights. So that's encouraging for ZETA.
2 ults out.
7-5.
And 2 ults of their own.
7-5 good off दोनों टीम के लिए.
Tools are there.
Chill एकदम.
ZETA to try to run this one back.
Oh, they waited for that knife. They're going to be ready for that.
They're going to go for a triple scale in. Ivy just staying tucked within that code.
Sugar Zero के लग गए.
0. Oh my God! What a lock on. Tucking out the stun now. Meanwhile, Absol. Oh, what a pincer maneuver from ZETA. An absolute understanding of exactly what Nongshim was going to try to do. That was gorgeous.
It was. It looked for a moment like it might not work, but Sugar Zero, that is disgusting. And that completely sent Nongshim reeling. Gotta play for the wins. Gotta play for the moments where you are going to have the advantage. That's exactly what they do.
कैसे चलता है attacking map पे या defensive map पे? Rotation कितना लंबा होता है?
Sugar Zero dies to Ivy, but
Goose कैसे लगता है उसको?
No, Ivy just has to try to save.
This was a perfect round as far as I'm concerned for ZETA.
It was very, very good.
Well, Ivy should be able to hold on to this. Just tuck away back at B site. Zeta now moving up.
Zeta का अल्टा है देख.
Yeah.
अल्ट छोड़ 6-6 हो सकता है 7-5 छोड़ 6-6 लग रहा है.
It's not great.
No, it's not. This could be a bit of a start of a run back here for Zeta. All those ults to toy around with. Now finally getting some economy going. Goodness gracious. Just disgusting.
जी के कितने चांस है to qualify next year? 100%.
Solo battle.
I mean, RB none the wiser thinks
रात को एनी स्ट्रीम करो कि नहीं 99% करूंगा. आउटडूट बाय आपने 10 गिफ्टेड दिया. खुद के पास मेंबरशिप नहीं है.
Just 2 rifles in the hands of Nongshim.
मेरे को लगा आप मेरे खास दोस्त हो.
Nongshim has to try to play B here.
And so Shota has learned he's not going to peek into window.
No.
We'll walk out. The peek. Shots from XDL. Shota eventually able to stabilize.
लेकिन छोटा मरा ना. खाएगा शॉक डार्ट्स अभी.
Trying desperately to get the reload in. And will be overwhelmed as Xros collects it off the hot hands.
हाँ. सोटा ने ये मूवी किधर तो देखी थी. Basically सोटा ने स्पाइडरमैन 1 और 2 दोनों मूवी देखी.
Still Xros with the sheriff. But this does become a hell of a lot more winnable for Nongshim. Francis has 100.
मिनिमम सेटिंग दिखाओ ना. पूरा दिखा के मैं नहीं खेल रहा वो लोग खेल रहे हैं. उनका मैप है.
I was just wondering the same thing. I thought they might go for it, but not gonna. Still quite a bit of util here as Zeta. Should be relatively.
एक अल्ट ने क्यों अल्ट करेंगे वो लोग? वो लोग ने पुश किया ना. क्योंकि इनके पास अल्ट है वो लोग ने पुश किया. और वो लोग फाइट जीत गए. तो अल्ट क्यों करेंगे? अब अगर कोई मरेगा तो चालू होएगा देखना. अभी सोवा चालू करेगा.
Going to be chucked out. Hunter's Fury now going to be called in from XDL. Francis. It's a 1-for-1 exchange. Eco unable to find that punish. Hunter's Fury is now expired to the fuse. It's going to at least get stuck up the half. Eco's desperately trying to interrupt it. XDL, however, well! And he guns them both down for a Red Bull clutch.
किया भाई हार्बर ने विफ किया रे बाबा रे बाबा.
It shouldn't get that close, but
बाबा रे बाबा. बिंग में मुझे लगता है था कि मेरे से बड़ा दगड़दल्ला कोई नहीं है इस दुनिया में. फिर मैंने आपकी स्ट्रीम देखना चालू किया. आपने मेरा घमंड तोड़ दिया.
I mean, oh my God. I don't know how Francis doesn't hit him.
कोई तारीफ करने वाला है इधर मेरी.
No health to work with.
No.
Kal bang bhai बढ़िया हाल.
There's all the health he needed.
Yep.
And if Zeta can, I mean, they've already done well to rescue this. You have to remember, this started off as a 4-0.
Lekker bus.
And then
into a 6-1.
Yeah. No, this is incredible that they're able to start getting.
लेकिन था ना आरबी का राउंड वो.
Again, banking up some extra cash.
हाँ, आरबी ने विफ किया वहाँ पे.
To toy with. Danby has that op tunneled down mid.
Technically 7-3 गिनेंगे. Technically देखते क्या होता है. Technically 7-3.
Really got to start trying to force the issue over at A. They wait out the recon dart. This seems like a good moment to maybe try to.
भाई सोटा वहाँ पे स्पाइडरमैन मूवी 3 के लिए भी रुका था बे.
Phoenix right around the corner. See it all the time on this
वही
map.
पोजी पे.
Phoenixes are playing right at the entrance to A main.
हाँ?
Taking quite a bit of time to make this move. And the funny thing is,
steel bे, balls of steel.
Giving them some level of comfort, some space. Francis does have that Hunter's Fury, so you'd expect him to play back. But Xros, way out there. I mean, he gets the kill, he gets to run it back. So could be playing for that.
मिनिमम कैसे कर सकते हो? रोटेशन बंद कर दो और मैप का साइज छोटा करो.
It's clear rather. Close up here on the side. That Hunter's Fury comes in though. He may be wishing that you
player
had
center off कर दो.
Yep, there it is. Called in, waiting on the second pulse. Ends up going wide and now free to commit. In fact, none of them gonna go through.
क्या क्या है अभी? Spit and nade है, shock that bro.
Spray and pray, nearly rewarded. Eco gonna be tagged down to 42 now.
Nade गया.
Okay, Francis able to eliminate him, push forward.
Blind भी गया.
Absol now shifting back, not wanting to try to contend with that operator. Finds one though. Francis eliminated. The dance around Absol, finding a second.
Absol ही कह दे.
Coach, however, swinging around from main, will be able to get the catch
Shock
here on
that भी
that.
गया.
He squanders it. Now suddenly it's just Shota, and he will be overwhelmed. Picked apart Nongshim. Oh, finding some stability at long last. They will move up 7-4, guaranteed a lead. Potential to try to make this 8-4, but again, it ends up being quite costly. They hold on to the op, They've got one other gun alongside it.
Last round in the half.
See what else they can piece together as we go into the last round.
Yeah, this is
बहुत कुछ था.
okay. This
वो
one,
लोग
whatever.
कौवा डालते तो भी
That
लगते थे इतना
I
पोस्ट
don't know how I feel about Sugar Zero going on a walkabout there, and again, nobody's watching the back lines for Zeta. So this post plant should feel safe. With the Viper's Pit is absolutely not. And Nongshim's all over the map. They're so ready for that A hit. They were playing back off the rip.
रीटेक तो बढ़िया था हमसे बढ़िया बाप था भाई.
One away from an overdrive. Zeta has to go back.
Technically 8-3 है अभी technically.
Now the op actually gets passed over to Francis over at A. They're playing for a trap play there.
Oh, Ivy. Again, just trying to take that space outside of B main. Gets caught. Eco.
वो रुका था क्या कोई और लेगा वो घुस के मारेगा करके.
Fast pivots called.
1 for 1. Left right हो गया उसके साथ.
Shota on a deep lurk in the mid. Starting to scale up towards the doors.
Technically 8-3 है technically 8-3. जिंदा कैसे ये?
Miko gonna try to repace zone. He's gonna be able to find it. Extra's gonna be struck down. Loses out on the ult.
क्या?
Now is fully killed off, and Eco gets RP to boot. Zeta.
8-4 technically 8-4. हो गया मैंने बोला था Ascent 5.
It wasn't the most comfortable, but the fact that they get 5 out of that, not bad. I mean,
Not at all.
मैंने बोला था Ascent 5.
This is Ivy's just like, oh, I'm gonna try to punish the orb grab again. Oh,
Point पे चल आ जा इधर.
On be hit.
Zero
this time.
इस क्लिक कर दूंगा बोलना नहीं.
Getting the damage in. Eco seems a little shaky today compared to what we've seen so far this stage. Some of these sprays have just been uncharacteristically off balance. So hopefully he can
manage to make up for it a little bit by finding that final kill.
Yes.
Just saying तूने Ascent 5 बोला था. Love you.
Still the one trying to guide the team forward here. The Harbor still looking strong for him.
भूख लगा रही है कोई टाइम पास
Far
मांगा
cry
हो
from
क्या?
the Yoru of the previous map, but is 7 going to be enough given the form and the resilience that we've been seeing from Zeta? Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
The signs have been through the ringer here.
Yeah, it's been a hectic week in Pacific. Every fan who's come in has been on pins and needles for their teams pretty much, other than the first day. And
6-6 बोला था तूने नहीं.
a lot of Nongshim fans there.
I mean,
I would like to
see
disagree.
a little bit of a stronger performance. I feel like every time I glance up towards the co-streaming booth, I see Chobra doing the poster pose.
Point देख के ज़माना हो गया भाई नया prediction खत्म होने आया है.
Nicely. Their defensive protocols were pretty decent.
कौन सोचेगा एक कप नूडल वाला ब्रांड प्रोस को दो देखिए लैंग्वेज.
It's okay to be stressed, Chobra. Absol. Oh.
Ooh. They get a tag.
30 damage on the zombie. Oh, spot him with plenty. Relay bolt going to be chucked in, and he's just going to have to tuck back into the corner, go for the reload. A little bit of a stalemate from here.
Bro, नसीब वो लोग ने फॉलो नहीं किया. एप्सॉल एक्चुअली वेट कर रहा था उनको अंदर आने के लिए.
The real concern right now is the rest of the map where you are going to have to fight tooth and nail for this. You have to suspect the crossfires.
Oh, I mean, Absol just frantically dancing around, but it's going to be XDL.
आत्मा का ही रहेगी ना इतना गंदा बेट किया है ना एप्सॉल ने भाई.
Cross and Ivy to try to like this one through, but XDL now on for an ace.
आराम से 2v1 है.
Get it? Yes, he can.
एस मार दिया भाई. हेलो
The day.
भाई लेकिन एक्चुअल में MVP एप्सॉल.
For XDL.
हाँ बाकी 3 बंदे किधर थे? एप्सॉल का काम एक ही था. कुछ भी कर मार मर जो करना कर. वो लोग अंदर बुला. वो तो सब उस पे फोकस थे बे. हाँ पहला दो बहुत इंसेंट था. लास्ट वाला भी अच्छा था. पहला दो इंसेंट था.
I thought that Nongshim was going to pivot there over towards B.
हाँ मेरे को भी लगा.
They tried to go for the pause and Zeta just held the line. Had those
भाई ये Zeta जैसा खेल रहा है जी का जितना मुश्किल हो रहा है. आज अच्छा खेल रहे हो लोग.
Thinking that Nongshim has not called a timeout at all in this map.
Huh?
I believe you're correct. I think just the one from Zeta, yeah.
Curious.
कभी-कभी लगता है मेरे को लोग जो मेरे को गाली देते हैं वो बराबर है करके.
See, it's going to be necessary. Clean shot from Absol. Going to be struck down. Francis will find one, but quickly gets dealt with.
Bro,
And
nasib.
he comes with that Bulldog. Might get tagged up. Still will be able to find the follow-up.
Fully blind tabe ekko fully.
Getting a little bit more damage through, and as this wall does fall, Sugar Zero, low on HP, Ivy. Certainly does make this hurt a hell of a lot more. Almost swings back into that, but Throw getting the spot out.
Ikko tha na?
That's not fully committed into this, just trying to find the timing, and a little force and armory by
Heavy damage diya lekin.
Decent damage in the attempt here from Nongshim, but they
Bombay
cannot
में best
get the
chicken
round win.
गिरोश किधर मिलता है किधर भी नहीं
Tying
मिलता
it 7-7.
Yeah, still
गिरोश का नाम पे तक
kinda like what
अच्छा
you're
जवान
seeing
मिलेगा
here from
किधर
Nongshim
भी
this
नहीं
time.
मिलता
Okay, yeah, sure. Dambi dies. You're doing so much damage there. I mean, right as Sugar Zero's coming around that high
मतलब
tide,
मैंने
you're so
नवी
ready
मुंबई
for
तक
it.
आया है
You're catching Eco there with the Marshall too.
मुंबई का नहीं गया लेकिन नवी मुंबई में तो किधर भी नहीं है
Put into
किधर भी
this.
नहीं है
Gets decent damage and then trying to scramble to get the guns they want for this, and it's going to be that Guardian instead of the Bulldog for Shota.
I mean, Sugar Zero, give the sheriff to XTL. What are you doing?
Right? Yeah. Man's earned it. A little bit of a show there, intentionally, but he goes all on his own. I mean, he's got to peace out.
लो ओह मैं बोलने वाला था लौले लग के करके
Easy kill for Eco. Sugar Zero able to find Ivy. Eco now shutting down.
भाई बहुत डैमेज दिया बे इको ने बहुत डैमेज दिया है हेवी होल्ड किया सब किया बे इको ने भाई
Zeta Division converting.
चैट अभी वो लोग इको है 9-7
The 2-0
Chat.
back on the menu.
Insane stuff from Eco. This is a great fallback. Using that high tide against his opponents. Great backup from Sugar Zero. And then give Absol the Phantom, and he's going to do good things with it.
सब लेकिन सब इको की वजह से ये सारे किल्स इको की वजह से
Timeout.
And there we go. There's your timeout.
But is it too late? Obviously no, but
No, no, no.
there's a
जी
world
चैम जी जा रही है बॉयज
for them to come back into this, but I mean, Zeta, they're finding the form again. They're building up that momentum.
No,
Yeah.
they are. It seems like
मैं
when
मेरे
they
ट्वीट
hit
पे वो
that gear,
करूँ कमेंट बुकमार्क
they
दिस
do
ऐसा
actually just kind of keep up the pace. I mean,
जब
on
मैंने
this
ट्वीट किया
defender
था
side, it's been pretty fast rotates, just kind of trying to match Nongshim's sort of pace. They know that Nongshim is going to want to rely on, Dambi creating space, being a nuisance.
कितने एड्स आते हैं
on
रे
those entries,
एड्स अभी ऑफ है नेक्स्ट वीक से आएंगे
and then flooding in behind him.
तब तुम लोग मेरे को किक पे देख
So they
सकते हो
can kinda
अगर तुम लोग बस वाईटी प्रीमियम नहीं
Match
है
that speed, match that tempo, and with the way that Absol's been playing,
मत कर ठीक है
doable.
Feels like it may just have to start here for the thrifty attempt. 4 sheriffs and a stinger in the hands of Dambi. See if that's going to be enough firepower to break through the defenses of Zeta Division.
एक मैडम चिल्ला रही है
Into mid, Zeta will have a listen in on the
ओ
comms.
वापस डब्ल्यू ब्लाइंड
Sugar Zero looks to try to hold them back.
वापस डब्ल्यू ब्लाइंड
ドラ来てた目から
붙였나요?
平気や平気や平気や
DD
来る来る来る彼だ
가요라.
待ってよ待って待ってママサイトワン
Down A.
一人わかんないサイトワンとわかんないゆっくりゆっくりゆっくり
ब्लाइंड स्लाइड की जगह स्लाइड ब्लाइंड क्यों है हेलो
入ってる一番とかペニが
レプチャだけでは。
水メインだけわかすでしょ
ワイパーわかんない。レプチャしてない、プチャしてないもう。設置したらでいいよ、これ。
これ DD 戻るわ俺
Slowed it down.
I have no idea where Ivy is.
I mean, at this point, I don't know where either of them are.
Well, they knew where X-Ross was. I think the drone saw him.
Well, it's going to be Ivy going for the plan. X-Ross.
Spike planted.
अरे आवाज दे दिया एक्सरॉस
Might just be at risk, but no. Oh, that's
आवाज
a
दे
scout.
दिया
X-Ross still going to be able to find the one though. Shota got to be struck down. Fragment. Going to be chucked in an XCL counter swinging
लास्ट
out
बंदा
the
डिफॉल्ट
doors.
पे था
Able to find that kill. Ivy just tucking away from the recon. This limits his potential positions. They're trying to suss this out. Tap the defuse, the swing in. Ivy trying to get it done, but Eco.
ब्रो क्लोज था
Oh, he comes
भाई
out top. It's a
एंटी
very
बे
solid
एंटी
effort here
भाई
from
इको ने
Nongshim.
एक और राउंड
Try to
इको
make
ने
the
एक और
thrifty
राउंड
stick, but
भाई वो क्या था
Zeta.
लेकिन
Now move up 9 to
Slide
7.
के बाद blind.
Yeah, it still is one of those
Ads
rounds
में
where it
देख
could have
लूँगा.
swung either
Love
way.
you यार मेरी जान के रोटे.
If X-Ross, like you mentioned, had gone all the way around the world there, he probably could have won this round. Maybe had a hope, had a shot.
ZETA ये round
Nico
crucial
was
है.
able to
ये
win the
round
battle.
crucial है. ये round ZETA जीत गया. GG
Decent from
जीत गया.
Nongshim.
Straight up.
You know,
Straight
flooding
up.
through that door, the first kill there, but they get the immediate reflash.
फेल वाले पॉइंट जो कल के देख के जमाना हो गया. दूसरा टाइम आउट.
Okay, gear
Right.
issue. Hopefully another quick fix.
हाँ,
It's all right. You know what?
हाँ.
This gives me a time. This gives me time to share a quick little nugget that I got.
All right.
Bambino had messaged me earlier on in the first series.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, his grandfather was watching our broadcast yesterday.
Okay.
And
W.
watched The Wailing off of my recommendation and enjoyed the
Oh.
film. And now he wants to watch more Korean cinema.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, Bambino
W,
got a call
W.
from his granddad. So
You-
now
If
we know
I
which
watch
is the-
ads
his
without
favorite
skipping,
grandson.
then you get more money.
That's what that was all really building towards.
Yeah, I
Ah,
just
yeah.
want to get- I
Okay.
gotta get the
Yes.
opinion.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
लेकिन
you and
exactly
Bambino
कितना पता
are-
नहीं है
are
मेरे को.
movie nerds,
But
as I heard,
obviously.
much to
Oh yeah,
big time chagrin.
yeah, big time.
1000 likes in
NHK.
HK?
That as soon as
No.
I found out that his
ठीक है
brother is
यार.
a big fan of like Giallo Italian horror.
ठीक है ना.
It's like, all right, let's talk.
Let's go.
ठीक है.
Yeah, I.
बताने की क्या जरूरत
I
है?
don't know. I don't have time to watch a movie this last couple of days. These games have been.
अरे
good,
हम
so they have gone
चैम्प्स
long,
कर
and I've
रहे
gotten home late.
हैं. अगर
Yes,
ZETA
we
G
have
से
definitely
जीत गई
had
तो
some later evenings here.
तू पूछ रहा था क्या? कर
Be
सकते,
up
कर
early
possible
tomorrow,
है.
so
Possible है.
this one
Just don't sleep.
that might end up happening.
Yeah,
depending on.
just stay awake and then
Devil
move,
original.
move apartments.
Yeah,
थोड़ा
exactly.
language.
I'll probably get a few hours in, but not as much as I'd like. Hopefully this one
Next week करना है मेरा प्रीमियर. हाँ next week की.
much longer.
Next week मेरा वो हट जाएगा
Yeah,
copyright
being
वाला
told
scene.
We are just further investigating. Looks like it might be something here with Shota.
Hopefully
हो गया शायद.
be too much, but just curious. Zeta's defender side here is
नहीं
really
दिखाई दे रहा है.
continue to be.
Bro, I can't
क्या
see
है?
what
नहीं
that
दिखाई
is.
दे
I
रहा
don't
है.
know, is
I
it
think it's
किसका तो
is it
फोटो है?
Shota?
you gotta turn
कौन है?
down the brightness.
It looks like Shota. Yeah, he's wearing a
okay.
Mirage. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
the more we zoom in, the better we can see it.
कल मैच
Apple
कैसी थी? जेंजी वर्सेस
Deserved
जी. मैंने बोलती.
Get in the mech shit, G. Not quite the same glasses, but
Get in the robot.
it's giving me those vibes.
क्या है कॉपीराइट प्रॉब्लम बता? अरे म्यूजिक का वो मिलता है रे कॉपीराइट.
I mean, if anybody gives me those vibes, it's actually excellent.
लेकिन वो भी हट जाएगा
Yeah,
नेक्स्ट.
yeah, yeah. He does.
तो बेसिकली म्यूजिक का अगर कॉपीराइट मिला ना तो जो रेवेन्यू है
Say it.
वो म्यूजिक
It's
वालों
also
को
the
मिलता है.
attire.
I
It's
don't.
very official.
He's too nice to be Gendo Akari though. He's just such a nice guy.
ये में करोगे ई में फेनेटिक मैच.
Just want to see Dombi.
इज इट ट्रू अब पॉइंट टेबल में
Curious
सेम
why. Maybe Choco
पॉइंट्स
was-
पे राउंड
lot of these
देखने की
signs say
जगह
Oye.
उनका मैच
So
देखते
Oye,
हैं
I
कौन
thought was
जीता.
gonna
हेड
come-
टू हेड पहले
Yeah,
मैटर
he's
करता है.
Korean, right?
It is.
Is there a reason behind this? Do you know why they like? And like I heard Dombi saying it.
I don't know. Chobra, yell down to us. Maybe
पहले
we'll
हेड
be
टू
able
हेड
to hear
उसके बाद राउंड.
Is there's some reference?
मुंबई
I'm
सर्वर आ
missing
गया
here?
वापस वाले में. कब का आया?
Oye would be cucumber.
Yes, that I know. Because I always, when I go to Subway,
Yes, that's
it's
exactly.
always on my.
That's
ठीक है आपको
That's how I
डिजिटल
order most vegetables.
मार्केट
It was 2016.
Market
going-
ti-
going
market
to
time.
get a sandwich before the
मार्केटिंग
LCK
पे मार्केट
broadcasts.
टाइम लिखा है.
That's I think
कोई हेल्प चाहिए, कोई
every
हेल्प नहीं
foreigner
चाहिए.
who moves to Korea has this experience.
कोई हेल्प नहीं चाहिए.
Yangpa,
Yeah,
Sangju,
yeah,
just going down the
Yangchu,
line.
yeah.
अगर किक पे देखे तो आपको ज्यादा मिलता है. यस सर, यस सर.
Never the yellow bell pepper.
स्पेशली जब मल्टी स्ट्रीम नहीं रहता. जब मल्टी स्ट्रीम नहीं रहता है तब
I'm,
सब लोग आएंगे
yeah,
तो
I think I've got my
it's good.
my
It's good
sandwich
revenue.
kinda
It's
like
good revenue.
figured out. And if I'm gonna deliver, I just hit the order sandwich.
कोई गैर इशू है एक्चुअल में है
first
क्या?
time that I tried to order
Obviously
I didn't realize
टाइम
that
पास में
it
क्यों
was
लेंगे वो
saying
लोग?
exclude rather than
Oh,
selecting which.
I mean for that
vegetables
I
wanted
G
on
lover
that said sandwich. So I excluded everything that I wanted.
That's a
and
very
everything
deep
that I
question.
did
Come
not
again
want.
tomorrow.
That was a bit
Your
of a
thoughts
shocker
on seeing
when I
that ZETA is playing
got the
good right
sandwich
now.
and
What
went to
about
eat,
next
and I
week
was just
versus
like,
G?
this is
हम लोग
horrid.
अच्छा खेल रहे बे.
I know. I've been
तुम
there.
लोग ऐसा
I think we've all
जी
done
बोल रहे हो
that.
जैसे अपना लास्ट ईयर
Well,
की
good
टीम
news,
हो.
everybody. We are resuming the game. We can start talking about sandwiches.
नहीं मतलब
Bambino's grandfather, which,
इस
if you're watching,
साल बाप
thank
खेल
you for
रहे.
your viewership.
We appreciate that.
यार तो सारी.
Keep watching Pacific.
You have a good grandson.
We know
Sir.
one of your grandsons is in EMEA and he's doing a pretty good job with this.
Sorry.
The other one's suspect.
पैकिंग हो गया नहीं.
The stories we could tell.
Well, in we go. Zeta Division, 2 ults, nearly a third though. As Eco, that previous round, one away from having the null command online.
This is such a key round here.
Yeah.
Nongshim. Look at the economy; it's not good, and you have a couple ults to get there. I mean, if you can get that pit down, but Ivy.
Oh, he's just around the corner. Absol
Oh
is
my
dialed
God.
in on this angle. Meanwhile, though,
क्या
the
लगता है?
distraction is about to come in. You
अबे
would
दोनों यहाँ
suspect
से एक दूसरे को टिपैक कर रहे हैं
needs
भिंसवात.
the rest of the
इधर
team to try to draw attention into A.
Toxin screen down.
Turns on the back just in case there was a deep scale forward through cannons.
Feels like you're playing for retake here. Zeta, you have that reckoning yourself.
इधर
Eco gets a kill. He'll
ब्रो
get his
स्ट्रीम
ultimate.
स्नाइपर है क्या दोनों?
I mean, it's just a standoff. Neither of them know it.
Please don't tell me there's another pause. Like I still see hands on keyboard. So
No, they're definitely playing this. There's the swing. Ivy now having to backpedal away. Absol not sure if he connected with that stun, and he still goes for it. Ends up paying the price. Meanwhile, double swing out. Ivy shutting them down.
My
Go to Eco now on the floor.
God.
Francis catching on to Sugar Zero. Next TLL, I mean, you had an ace in the pistol. I don't see it happening here in round 17. Trying to
bro.
see if he can get a little bit of damage in. I think Ivy just made a tiny little touch of noise.
एक बंदे ने ही.
Francis likely to catch him here. No. We'll find that first one.
एक बंदे ने
Ready for
पूरा
the second.
राउंड निकाला
And it's still going to be
भाई.
dealt. Just trying to just curb that economic boom of Nongshim, but they will
Game
give
zone बड़ा
themselves
बड़ा रहा.
another round. One away from tying it up yet again.
yeah, I think this is just a
अरे
very
नॉनसिम का
odd
सारा
round.
अल्ट्स आ रहा है.
Both teams really just holding their starting lines,
टिपैक क्या है?
waiting, and
ऊपर नीचे
Ivy
बैठेंगे.
just absolutely clobbers them. What a crazy shutdown. I mean, the Absol
Oh, that was
slid into the
casual.
wall.
ट्रेस
Waited.
क्या है bro?
He's like, you're either going to hit this shot or I am.
B 개 닦았어 얘들아.
방금 바이브
I think I want to see
Bro
a little
मार
bit
सकता था
more
लेकिन
pressure
स्लाइड में
created
वो भी.
by Zeta on the map.
नियन का मैप नहीं है लग
Just
रहा.
have
दोनों
kind of
नियन ने
those
मार रहा है.
protocols at A. I mean, Nongshim kind of just goes A like 90% of the time on this map. I don't know what the exact stats are, but it's probably close to that. So you either gotta, shut Ivy down quick and then get into those retakes, but that's what they're gonna maybe try to do here. Just can they accomplish
क्या
it?
इको रोक
Eco's
सकता है?
once again tasked with being alone. You know this is potentially a hit. Do they have any idea? Oh my God.
Bro, NS जीता, NS जीता.
Well, they're the first ones making the noise here. Our Nongshim curveball going to be sent down, but Shota, he's able to find two. Ivy getting one, but Shota gets a third. Oh, the headshot is there, but Ivy,
What?
just managed to find one, but surely there's no way to find his way out of that corner. And in the end, I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot bloodier than it was. It's Zeta keeping 3 alive and now hitting double digits.
A turn of the flash here by Shota. So good, and he's so ready.
जिसने भी स्ट्रीम लाइक ने किया
And
है.
the Vipers back to back, trading big rounds.
नया महीना चालू है.
Man, oh
मस्त
man.
जाएगा मस्त.
That's the most fired up you've ever seen him.
Yeah, he's having a ball today. I mean, he's 10 and 14 on the map, but the energy's been there from him.
किक वाला तुम लोग सेफ हो,
Decided to
तुम लोग
be the
टेंशन
vibe
ना लो.
guy.
किक वाला तुम लोग सेफ हो.
Definitely a much-needed jolt of energy, and news flash.
रिस्क नहीं ले सकता भाई. कर दिया. 200 लाइक्स बढ़ गए भाई.
In response to try to shut this down.
बेशरम लोग है बे.
Find Absol, but he's out in the open. Sugar Zero gonna get tagged up, stunned, but he's able to push back around the corner now. Answering Reckoning gonna be coming through. Short side is there. And the push in the backside ends up working a treat for Nongshim as Eco cannot stabilize that spray.
Clean round, be clean attack.
Just shot now to tuck away in the window as the
Wall
spike will get
sexy,
planted.
blind
And this
sexy,
is gonna be
ult
flawless
sexy.
for Nongshim once again.
Scaling bhi mast tha.
Chasing the heels of
Clean
Zeta
round.
Division.
Clean round.
Had to invest a hell of a lot to get this round to go, but crucially, it does stick.
Pick kick पर वाइटी जाके लाइक करके ऐड भरोसा नहीं कर सकता ये भी कर सकते ये भी कर सकता
That extra layer of ults, the fact that X-Ross able to get a kill through the reckoning of Zeta. I'd like to see that from his perspective again.
मुझे पॉइंट नहीं मिला कल का अब क्या करो
He just sprayed and prayed.
अभी कुछ नहीं
That
नहीं
really
पॉइंट इकट्ठा करो
made the mess of things because I think the follow-up plan there was for Absol and Sugar Zero to get aggressive towards the
क्या
door
क्लोजर है बे ये
behind the reckoning, and it just got absolutely smothered.
भाई ये राउंड जेटा जीतता था ना खत्म था बे
I kind of think he might have seen Absol, but we'll see. Money though, still there for a buy here for Zeta basically. Maybe you just kind of let Absol roll.
जो स्पीड में लाइक हो और दे तो क्या 300 लाइक हो गया
Okay, that's not what I want
सुदीप
to see.
भाई थैंक यू फॉर द गॉड ट्रॉफी मेरी जान कर दे लव मेरी जान कर दे
What I really wanted to see.
And so you shall be denied.
Yay.
लाइक लेकिन निंजा टेक्निक तो है तेरे पास
This one is
हरामी
Nongshim.
मानस
Should be able to
वो
take the
अचानक
lead
से हो
in the
गया था भाई
economy.
एक्चुअल में लेकिन वो
Zeta
जेटा
will
का
have been broken
राउंड नहीं
down
था
considerably.
वो लोग का मिड क्रंच था
Viper's Pit versus an ult command. That overdrive in the hands of Absol. And of course, an overdrive in his zone.
वो लोग सेम चीज कर रहे सेम चीज कर रहे
Rounds ago that worked, but this time Ivy's just going to hold the angle instead of tucking into mid.
So they want Ivy dead as a hammer.
दो सप्रेसो के अभी जाएंगे जैसे सप्रेसो
He's able to isolate for one, but nothing more found. Can't get any more damage off
भाई
the transfer.
सेम चीज कर रहे थे वो लोग
This is still
सप्रेस होने के बाद भी जाने वाले थे
Okay, well they got that kill. They're gonna go pivoting back over to A, try to reinforce
हो जाए,
his position, expecting a massive crunch. However, it's still slow going enough that Zeta's gonna have about 3 players in position for this.
तो का मेन होएगा अभी
Viper util there.
There's unfortunately just too many unknowns for Nongshim, but Absol just
बहुत
pushing
जल्दी
out
फाइट ले लिया
into that fast lane, ends up losing his life. Shot from RB, Shota.
अरे बाप
Up the
रे
corner, taking low, RB taking down XDL. Then push in, Dambi nearly getting burnt alive, but gonna be fine.
बहुत जल्दी फाइट ले लिया बे
He cannot find Dambi. 10 to 10, they tie it up. Nongshim
जल्दी फाइट के लिए तीन बंदे एक साथ फाइट नहीं सकते थे
Yeah, I need to see a timeout here from Zeta.
हाँ
Because you need to talk about the way that you're approaching these retakes now. It's players going in one by one. I mean, Absol challenges this angle, then
ये rare क्यों है? Who asked?
smoke, and then, I mean, Sota just gets isolated and knocked out at that point.
Love
It's
this
just too
layer,
difficult. But the coordination that we were seeing on
ब्रो
some
नॉन्गशिम
of their
जीत गया शायद
executes and that kind of thing were
हाँ
much more well coordinated, and that sort of started to fall apart. So need to
इतना भी नहीं है 11-10 एक गन राउंड जीत गया
have a
खत्म
discussion about that.
वो लोग का
And
अल्ट भी
again,
आ
I
जाएगा
think overall, I get the idea of
वो
wanting
लोग
to
ने अल्ट
punish
यूज नहीं किया वो
Ivy,
लोग बस 3 अल्ट
'cause he's
रहेंगे
gonna be
भाई
on his own. But I
जब
think
मैं
you're
देखता हूँ
better
तब
off
एनएस
just being a little
जीतती
bit more
है
diligent about
जब
your
जाता हूँ
aiming
तो
control.
जेटा पट से जाके
Trying to put some pressure on Nongshim, put that Viper util up at the front of B, make it so that if they're going to go through there, they're going to have to eat some damage.
मैं
in
आ
decay.
गया गोट का बैच
You're
के
gonna have
साथ
the
ना
opportunity to
करो यार
spray through. That's a nice jacket. It is. What do you want from me? It's nice.
It just was like a weird aside.
I know, but I
ये
saw it
टाइम आउट
and
के
I was
टाइम
like,
दोनों
hey,
टीम के कुछ
that's
बात कर
actually
सकते हैं
sick.
यस
The RB
सर
signature on it was crazy.
यस सर
Okay, are we going to run it down mid? Well, it's an eco. Okay, never mind. My thought should be for the next round. This is an eco, so go for it.
Tuck into the cove. Recon not able to find anything, and Nongshim in the right position to try to stave this off.
Let's see what they do.
I mean, he's got the outlaw. This would have to be some insanely good shots from Zeta Division.
I think you're just trying to set up Absol for the overdrive here.
हाँ
Just hoping that they drift in.
yes
they're kind of fanning out. Looks like they might try to sell a fake, or are they just going to leave
A late drone करके
Francis
B.
behind? Yeah, throwing the drone. Trying to create some kind of a tension, but you only see Francis, so you don't have to pivot just yet. You can see Absol getting a little antsy. So now they're trying to...
कुछ smoke आएगा?
It's a fake of a fake, basically. Just going to come down to...
कुछ smoke आएगा?
Eco do
Nade है उसके पास.
that bandit in hand.
30 seconds left.
Back when they're trying to buy some
अरे
space.
बाप रे.
Slide in, Tabby again.
भाई उसकी आत्मा गई
Playing
है
in the
bro.
backside beautifully. Go down, overdrive, pop, and Absol.
Bro
He goes
उसकी
down.
आत्मा गई है.
Seal will be able to find one, stopping it from being a flawless, but Tabby out for blood. Okay, Shota, patient play. Cleans up Francis, but the weapon's still a world away. And with the swing on the corner, Tabby should be able to get this one done. Swap to the shorty, and yeah. This runs him down for the 4K. Nongshim now up to 11.
भाई उस पे रिकॉन आया जो तोड़ा, स्टन आया जो डॉट्स किया,
See a little bit more default.
ब्लाइंड आया, मॉली आया, पैंच क्या करेगा वो?
Pyramid hits are so good from Nongshim. They just smother you with the util, the relay bolt to force you back into, using that storm surge to hit you and near sight you.
हर मैच का पॉइंट्स मिलता है यार सीरीज विन का, प्लेऑफ में हर मैच का है.
So you really can't just keep relying
Series
on
win
Eco
पे
on his
ज़्यादा
own to lock that down. And this is better. This is more what I want to see here. The pit early too. Ivy's like, see if I can catch you guys in that pit.
बिट्टू भी जाएंगे ये लोग, गारंटी.
So with that dart there, you should have some
ये
semblance of
बक्चोदी
awareness,
mid fight
especially
मिट्टू भी.
with that cove that Nongshim is really heavily considering this a hit. Eco's on the other side of the map with his ult though.
They both sent Absol
Reveal
dead.
हो रहा था
Extra
यार
fell
वो.
from a shot, and Dami, he's just doing it again. Rinse and repeat.
Bro लग
Slide the
गया.
backside, kill them all.
Spike
And I think
planted.
Zeta Division probably
Huh?
should be considering a save.
Right there.
3v5 unless Sugar Zero can make something happen.
They're dead.
It's time to hightail it. And Ivy, he is going to be watching for these exits. Eco at risk.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, it's a nice
भाई
reaction and
कितना
response to
अच्छा
find the
एडवांटेज
headshot,
था
but
बे,
cannot get
बस
that
10
kill.
नेट वाला
Loses his
एक
life.
राउंड वो लोग
And
जीतने का
Zeta
था.
looking like they're going to be losing this map.
पूरा अल्ट एडवांटेज
They
भी
were
आ
able
रहा
to
था,
get it awfully
इकोनॉमी
close,
एडवांटेज
but-
भी आ रहा था.
Just can't stop
Shota.
these A executes.
He's staying tucked. Dambi. Oh, okay. Clean shot. Second layer though.
एक राउंड वो लोग ने
RP will
रिटेक
make
ट्राई
sure they
क्यों नहीं
carry
किया? वो लोग का
nothing
रिटेक इतना
into what
अच्छा था
could be
बे,
the last
हार्बर वॉल
round
के साथ
of this map.
सिर्फ एंगल होल्ड करने का, वॉल
Zeta
के
need
साथ
two in a
फाइट
row.
लेने का, नियॉन भी
Try to
उनके
push
पास
this into
सारा है बे.
overtime.
डिफॉल्ट स्टन,
Can they
क्रॉस,
do what Nongshim could not?
सॉरी
On
डिफॉल्ट
sunset.
नेट, क्रॉस टर्न, ब्लाइंड,
Util
घुसो,
layer is so good.
वॉल के साथ.
This is why I just don't want to see you play behind that pyramid. It's just too good. Nongshim's executes are just too good. You give them that space, and they're going to capitalize. You got to make them earn it. Judge for
जी
Shota.
जी
Everybody else still
तीन
enough for
ulti है.
rifles. Some half armors in there. A lot of ults. Both
Shota, if he
teams.
tries to scale into that cove, he's absolutely screwed. Here comes the reckoning. Now trying to push forward. And X-Ross will find him.
कैसे?
Shota down. Dambi
कैसे?
going into the side. I mean, he's got a bunch of damage on XCL. He's at 34. Okay, Dambi will end up dying right as he pops the ultimate. Clean shot there from Sugar Zero. Yes, X-Ross also going to fall. Suddenly, Sugar
भाई
Zero.
पीछे देखो, पीछे देखो, पीछे देखो,
He's found
पीछे
his cape, but
देखो,
Ivy.
पीछे
Oh,
देखो,
looking to be the villain.
पीछे क्या
Get a
देख
read of
रहे
it
हो?
here. Last possible moment, but Sugar Zero, has he done enough? There's the reveal. Look at this try to track him
Buddy.
down. And he's got him. Ivy will fall. And Zeta, one more to go.
भाई कैसे जीते?
Still yet some fight left in this squad as they look to push this into overtime.
It's a hell of a hold.
कैसे जीते ये राउंड?
It looked like that might just be it. This is
क्लोज
ridiculous.
वालों को भी मारा.
Sugar Zero, that first one,
Spike down.
beautiful stuff. Nicely done by
फाइट के अंदर
XDL at
भी
the
घुस
end.
गया.
Going for the ult.
रुके भी थे.
Might as well be, better be safe than sorry there.
I mean, given some of the things that Ivy was getting away with.
Correct.
हाँ?
Defeat the evil.
Yes.
वैसे क्या आता है हर बार अल्ट
You gotta
में
do what
इन्फो
you
के लिए
can
पता है,
with that.
लेकिन वो उसको अल्ट नहीं लगा था, वाइपर को अल्ट नहीं लगा था.
Say, okay, this is where Nongshim's been, favoring their attacks at every twist and turn. But 4 players here.
बड़ा वाला फौरा फेंक.
Getting sent through. It's an odd angle. It's a very odd angle.
ये क्या अल्ट मारा?
Purple going to be sent out though, and Sugar Zero able to find that first contact. Absol getting another Shota, taking down Extras, and it might just be on the cards.
Chat.
Last player standing.
Chat.
It is just Francis.
Huh.
Revealed off the drone.
Not even close, baby! Chance up the ball, chance!
Division, they have got it done. They are pushing this into overtime.
We are back!
They got the read. They
We
finally
are back,
realized
boys!
where
वो अल्ट क्या था लेकिन?
the bread is buttered.
What a last 2 rounds here from Sugar Zero.
Just absolutely mad. And those Guardians absolutely working a treat. And the one-tap weapons for ZETA.
The Blues
So
back,
good.
we back, we back.
Here
दो
we
और
go.
रन चाहिए, बस 2 और रन चाहिए, 2 और रन चाहिए.
Can ZETA somehow, some way get this end in a 2-0, or is Nongshim going to be able to rally?
भाई
Send us over to Haven.
ZETA fans wanting to see them get their first overtime win. Oh, I love the dueling chants.
Shota's just kind of dead here again, right?
Well,
Oh, he's
no,
next
not
out.
if they can't even get their way out, but out they get. Nongshim, a fast reply.
भाई ये तो एम
Players
वाला
dead.
था
I mean,
राउंड
clearly,
है.
ZETA
एम
had the
वाला
right
राउंड था.
understanding, had a read
ये
here,
एम
they
वाला
just could
नहीं,
not
ये
hit
तो
the shots.
Yep.
आउट टाइम वाला राउंड था.
It's not a bad
ये कुछ
idea.
नहीं, ये आउट टाइम था.
But I mean, time and time again, this has been the play Nongshim's gone for.
ये एम वाला
And
राउंड था.
even when you've been able to put some extra pieces into place to try to stop it, it still works.
छोटा वहाँ पे गया है लेकिन.
4,
हाँ?
not undoable given some of what we've seen
स्पाइडरमैन
today.
3 भी देख लिया उसने.
Yeah, I was going to say situate the cove just to try to work your way across. Francis sending the drone at the same time. That keeps him contained. And Ivy still walking down. Has Absol dead. Sugar Zero now having to do it all. He swaps the guns. Dodges the recon. Given the dom, he's spotted nothing. He's either backpedaled over towards spawn or he's pushing doors. Safe enough. Try to hedge the bet, and yep, with that cove placement, Francis knows exactly what's at play. Shifts over, center pyramids, swing out, and he will strike him down. Nongshim up to map point. ZETA needing to find the reset.
Match point.
Well, let's see if there's going to be a change in calls. I mean, a decent little start there. Not a firing line, but Shota swings out into it. Just too many. Better aim. Wins the day there for Nongshim. They're going to try something a little bit different than usual, it looks like. Looks like they're going to go for that B hit, or could just be a B start into maybe an A pivot. I'd like to see Absol maybe try to push space a little bit. If he can get the sense.
Shota, snake bite at the ready. Drone going to be sent out. Lobs it in, just try to protect this corner. To your point, going to get decent
ZETA को हराना फिर अपने हाथ में कैसे?
Finally finish that shot there on the enemy Sova, but RB pops up
नहीं,
over the top of
पोजीशन
the
अपना
wall,
अच्छा,
finds the
पोजीशन अपना
location.
अच्छा.
Zero finding Ivy.
पोजीशन अच्छा अपना.
I thought he was going to be falling. Absol able to find Dombi, and now it's a 2v3. RB stunned. Oh, he's stunning himself. Slide in, and Absol, oh, he's got it easy.
पोजीशन
ZETA
अच्छा
get the reset.
boys.
13 to 13.
Not even close, not even close.
Man, oh man. I
वेलेस
really
बंधन
like the idea
ZETA
from
अगर
Nongshim.
आज भी ZETA
Initial
जीते तो
hit,
ज्यादा
really
पॉइंट्स
nice. You
से
put Shota
जी
in
के
such
क्लोज.
an awkward spot.
Match
He
देख.
does well to get one. Sugar Zero again. Just a massively impactful kill onto Ivy. Reads that position. And then, yeah, RB just smothered by util from both
Every
sides.
second confuse कर रहे हैं.
Incredible.
Going out on his own terms. I'm stunned
देखो
myself.
आ गया.
I mean, you gotta excuse it for him. He's been so pivotal so far in this series.
Yep.
That's
G
his one.
only has chance
Be again with that glass
if
cannon.
Zeta 2-0 NS or it's okay if Zeta wins no matter. Zeta wins no matter what, then we defeat
Zeta
Zeta.
setting up another kind of anti-push formation this round to default.
Simple match.
Kind of back to that hold top mid, collapse in that space if they try to claim it.
Again, OT, mark my words.
Let's see what they want to do. This looks a little bit Nongshim-esque
भाई
right here.
लेकिन मजाक से हटकर technically
on his own, maybe going to try to sell a bit of a fake with the Sova util
technically
and a pivot in another direction.
Nongshim का map pick है. हाँ?
Early Cove.
We can slow them down with a snake bite.
Ivy's in a very
मैं भी
different
मैकडी
spot.
फ्राइज मंगाने का सोच रहा था. मेरे को बहुत भूख लगा रही है. कुछ खाया नहीं था सुबह से. बाद में मैकडी करके
Again
मंगा
now,
लिया.
Francis working his way over to A. The strike getting ready to come through. Ivy, can he hold the line? He has been a brick wall for them. Take bite out, finds the first. Absol dead.
30 seconds.
Catching that headshot. Nico, look at this, and the pop flash through. Fully connects. Ivy going to be taken down, but RB able to find Shota at the same time. It's a player advantage for Nongshim. The spike will get planted.
भाई सोवा का पूजी देखो.
Still a fragment to work with, and still XCL down to mid. Staying to the back, Sugar Zero tagged to 13, looking for that timing. Ducks back in. Gets blinded up though, to the curve ball, able to find him.
अच्छा टाइमिंग था बे
Check to the
almost.
corner. Two players going to be spotted. He's going to be overwhelmed. Run down. Shocker not going to be finding much of anything, but XCL, can he make it happen? No, he cannot. It gets so damn close, but Francis gets the final kill and gets Nongshim once again.
यार एंटी था यार.
Point.
Jeez Louise.
भाई
It
एंटी
almost
था
came there,
यार.
but what a great shot here by
भाई
Ivy.
उसने जल्द से ऑपर को मारा था ना. मैंने दूर
is
से
kind
देख
of
लिया
the
था भाई. क्लास
backbreaker
पॉसिबल
in
है.
this round.
एक लाइन से
Should
आ
have
रहे
been
थे
a
वो
lot
लोग.
cleaner than it was, to be frank. Sugar Zero
क्या
got so
बे
tagged up at that
एंटी
point.
था यार.
Ridiculous. Oh, he was swinging
Bro,
wide again.
इतना close था यार. एंटी था यार.
If he had actually just kind of held the angle there, I think he might have had a better shout. 4-man stack, and again, Nongshim going to try to use their tendencies against their opponents. It's a full.
अल्टा आया था.
and
भाग नहीं
poor
सकता
ego
था.
on
नहीं
his
कभी भी
own
पीक
once
लेके
again.
फाइट ले सकता ना वो. भागेगा
The
कैसे?
protocols look like here for him. Got the knife on a timing or
भागने का टाइम मिलता तो फिर कंफर्म निकल लिया था.
no drone.
Full catch. 5 players noted off that spam on RB. Puts him quite low.
हाथ सप्रेस.
Shifting forward, the plant now in play.
हार्बर तेड़ा वॉल.
Zeta Division needing to get this reset. To try to get that 2-0.
ये कौन सी वॉल है भाई?
Chasing forward, a couple pot shots out. Dambi able to find one. Sugar Zero going to be
Dambi
taking
ball के आगे खेल रहा है.
of the end here on this map. Counter swing in from Eco. Cleans it up, but there's a hell of a lot more work to be done here by Zeta Division. Nextros holding it backside. Outdoor Shota.
मिस किया उसने शॉट.
The defuse not getting started. The time bleeding away. Eco trying to chase forward, trying to look for that, but the crossfire set up in main. It cannot be broken. Nongshim.
अच्छा खेला बे.
They take it in overtime. 15-13. And they extend this all the way to a map 3.
It's a crazy map. So much of it coming down to who's going to have to lead on to who. We've got to give a ton of credit to Ivy there. It was an immovable object at times.
डूब गया पॉइंट पे. एक्चुअल में
Huge
अच्छा खेला
rounds where
है.
you got big multi-kills.
हाँ?
Even going into that overtime, that early shutdown onto Absol. RB, another stellar performance from him. Dambi looking right as rain on the neon as usual.
यार निकाल सकते थे बे. लेकिन दोनों टीम ने अच्छा खेला. मैं बोला ना एक राउंड वो जो फक अप किया है.
Trying to get back into
बोला कि
that
दिल
form
पे
that
लगेगा,
we
दिल
know
पे.
that they're capable of.
दिल पे लगेगा.
The ace from XDL. Him and Sugar Zero having a pretty decent map for themselves. Overall, I think just a little bit better macro ideas here for Nongshim.
नहीं रेटिंग एक्चुअली अच्छा था. डांबे का
While for Zeta to
पोजीशनिंग
kind of figure out some of the tendencies of Nongshim.
of both teams still in this, but that is going to be an exhausting second map of play. Nongshim just barely managed to come out on top. Haven will once again decide it all. Our map 3.
Am I late? What did I miss?
Map number 6 of this evening. We're going late.
Close
Now let's send things over to the analyst as the breakdown of the wild action from Breeze.
W iron by W मेरे जान कट है W यार.
Yup, we are going into a map number 3. Of course, it wasn't that simple. Of course, we need the overtimes. Of course, we need the full series. Zeta was managed to bring this so close, and there were some hair-raising moments in the last few rounds. But Nongshim finally managed to close this one out. I cannot believe what we're seeing here. The crowd is going crazy as well for both teams.
Zeta
will be so frustrated with that. They couldn't get this game across the line. 5 out of 11 post plants. That's an area where they should for sure be doing better. Nongshim win their own map pick of Breeze to force the map 3 here.
Yeah, I think the ability for Nongshim to retake those is just how confident and comfortable they are in some of these situations. I talked about kind of the harbor mirror. You've got flashes on either side.
Recently देखा वो CS जा रहा है वापस
This is where Nongshim thrives, in these kind of chaotic situations that they're able to kind of create sometimes, or even if the other team's trying to create, they're able to kind of thrive in those situations. Very impressed with XDL this game. It feels like the players on Zeta Division almost taking turns with the heroics this series. You see the ceiling of all of the individuals on this squad kind of taking turns.
heavy impact.
Yeah, absolutely. Earlier it was Absol, right? We had Absol and Shuna, and now we have XDL, especially in those last few rounds.
I mean,
that near clutch.
The near clutch, the pistol ace, like it's actually unbelievable what XDL was able to put together this game.
Yeah, absolutely crazy on all sides also. And for Nongshim, much better all around. There was some tricksy moments there on the side of Nongshim, but I think that with regards to the roles, this was a lot more comfortable for them and a lot more, much better on this.
I like this iteration so much more where Dami can be on Neon, X-Rock on that Phoenix. I think this is, if they don't want to go back to the kickoff form, they want to play a different style of double duelist, this is the one I like the most.
This is the right evolution for them, yeah.
For sure, and it gets them the map win. Surprise, surprise.
क्या सीन है? Nongshim जीता, G playoff में जाएगी.
But Nongshim, what I love about them, and also sometimes hate about them, is that they break my understanding of how to play tactical FPS in the fact that sometimes they just pretend that one side of the map doesn't exist and they'll go and hit A over and over again. But what makes it so good is that the other team gets conditioned so heavily to deal with the pressure on one side of the map that it fundamentally changes how they play. But also that Nongshim, they change up the timings, they change up the variation, they change up when the lure comes through from Ivy, and that's what makes it so annoying to play against. They have a lot of success despite the fact that they are very much just hitting one side of the map over and over again sometimes.
This has been their game plan on this map for some time now, but they keep winning with it because the conditioning is so strong.
I mean, this is the perfect example of it. You see Zeta ready there with the Harbor ult, out comes the Phoenix ult as well as the Sova ult, and then slide in from Dabby on the perfect timing. The flash is just a little bit too late in response from Zeta Division. This is exactly what I'm talking about. That last round there that we showed was a perfect example of how Nongshim thrives in situations where the other team has a Harbor ult and a fully stacked site ready to counter exactly what you're going to do, and Nongshim doesn't care. They're not going to cancel. They're not going to pivot back to the other side of the map. They're going to hit the site no matter what. It's just about when and how they do it.
And their execution with it is so strong. I actually think Zeta had a pretty decent game plan, which was for the most part they wanted to push out down B, clear that space, retake on A with the Harbor. Like, I think the idea there is good, but the individuals on Nongshim are really shining in this game plan, and it's them that get it.
Especially Ivy. Like they were just they were 1-4ing the entire game. Half of the game Zeta was pushing down elbow B, specifically looking for the lurk, specifically trying to kill Ivy, and he's always getting away with multi-frags. At worst, he's going 1-for-1, and then you're able to kind of play the mid-round off of that. He's so fantastic on the lurk.
I'm pretty sure with these kind of strats, right, Zeta can't help but feel a little gaslit for, how they were playing the game at that point.
I would hate to call against Nongshim.
Like, pull my hair up.
You should have seen these guys behind the scenes. But we go to the side of Nongshim. Nongshim, and just much better map for RB also, and much more comfortable for him.
Well, I think both maps for him were great. On that Yoru, he can get the job done, but he's such a well-rounded player that he can swap across to that harbor and have another fantastic game on it here. It was the same last time round. I think he is their most flexible player, and this must be clearly why they feel like they can do so much swap around, because RB is always so consistent.
Yeah, he's in fantastic form at the moment. Clearly, they're putting some degree of emphasis on him being the primary duelist on some of these maps, even when other people have to take a little bit of a backseat as a result. You can't argue with the fact that he just puts up consistent numbers across all of the roles. He's in really good form.
Yeah, things are shifting around, and some of these players want to explore other options too, right? But now we go into our third map this series. We are going into Haven, and of course, this is a comfort zone for Zeta Division. On the side of Nongshim, we haven't seen them very comfortable on Haven in quite a while.
Yeah, it's taken a little bit of getting used to, but I do feel like they will probably stick with the comp that we saw from them last. It was that Neon Phoenix as well, which, as I keep saying time and time again, this is what I want to see from them. So I think they have a very good chance. But on the side of Zeta Division, this is the map where Eco's been going crazy on that Yoru.
Yeah, I think Zeta have kind of a unique read and a unique style. They're playing the kind of this double flash with the Yoru and the Sky on this map, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from them, to be fair. Not to mention the fact that XDL just had a great one in terms of an individual performance. You can definitely frag with the Sky in this current meta. You see a lot of players do it, so maybe he's a player to kind of keep your eye on for Zeta Division to put them over the top here, because you've had kind of peaks and valleys from all of the individuals. For Nongshim, though, they played this map against international competition. They played this map in Pacific. They played it with the same comp for quite a while. They've got a very deep playbook. They know their way around Haven. Really no excuses from them. They could definitely close this series on this map.
Yeah, I think so too, but I'm still not convinced rather that the momentum is entirely on Nongshim's side, because that was very close on the side of Zeta Division. Yeah. They had some amazing rounds too, and you saw like the fan base here is equally divided. You hear both the Nongshim and the Zeta chants also, and they're going absolutely crazy here.
Yeah, I mean, it's just non-stop. You feel like the arena is just so electric right now, so hopefully it's the same for map 3.
Hopefully it is, because we are going into full series. It's been this way the entire week. I cannot wait to step into our final map of the day. I'm pretty sure our casters are exhausted calling also and everything, but hey, we gotta give justice to both of these teams at the end of the day. There's so much to look forward to, but for now, we are going into the map of today.
भाई सारा एनर्जी दे दो। बिंक्स इग्नोर कर ले तो सीधा सीधा बोलना। मेरा 12 दिन वॉच टाइम का कुछ फायदा नहीं हुआ, चलता हूँ हैं? हाँ? मैं कब किया एकदम? जब एसिडल वाले पमन पार्टी खेल रहे, आपको कैसा लग रहा था? काफ में हाथी की लूली तेरी। पॉइंट ऑन द वे बट अगर एनएस नेक्स्ट मैच हारता है और अपन जीत जाते हैं, तब क्या आएगा? तब का तब देखेंगे। अभी मैच देख और जेटा को जीता। मैच देख रहा हूं। आई एम इंस्टॉलिंग रेस इन ऑल मैप्स। एम आई बिंग्स एकदम मैप में अच्छा नहीं है, ब्रिज में लंड है। लैंग्वेज श्रेयस, ये प्लेऑफ अगर हो तो प्लेन्स की जरूरत नहीं। शुभम भाई सब ठीक है घर पे? मेरी जान के टूटे। योर थॉट्स ऑन ट्रिगर बाय स्ट्रीम कलेक्टेड 60 lakhs। ओपी ही रहेगा ना थॉट्स? हाँ शुभम भाई क्या सीन? कोई अगर 60 lakhs कलेक्ट किया है, कितना भी हो अमाउंट, तो हैवी अमाउंट कलेक्ट कर, OPW ही रहेगा ना थॉट्स भाई? व्हाट आर थॉट्स क्या होता है?
gives
अच्छा
you
ये वही था क्या
wings.
तो इधर स्पैम करता हो? अब एनएस करेगा स्मर्फिंग नहीं, लेकिन जेटा पे अच्छा खेल रहे। अक्सर बंदे कितने पहले रैंक के हर मैच हारेंगे तब किक का आके गाली देके बैन होंगे। क्या मस्त है लैंग्वेज। पेरिस में 4 तारीख। इजी नहीं है, इजी नहीं है। थोड़ा एडवांटेज नॉन्गशिम का थोड़ा सा।
This series is going the distance. We are stepping into Haven for our final map of the day. Zeta takes on Nongshim and it all comes to this.
Oh, it looks good for the agent select here. You can argue about who's playing what, but I think this is a good direction for Nongshim Red Force back on the Neon Yoru. But I want to take a moment just to highlight the Killjoy here.
Yeah.
There is no Sova on the side of Zeta. It's going to be hard to deal with some of those ult rounds. It's not something that people have had to consider for a little while, but it could actually be a problem here for Zeta.
There's no team in the world that know Neon Yoru like this Nongshim roster. Can they get it across the line and keep their hopes
Neon
alive
Yoru
of
liya.
moving into playoffs?
They've got some challengers on the side of Zeta, though. Absol and Eco seem to be ready for that very challenge.
Prime
It's
Nongshim
been a long day, but we are down
Prime
for
Nongshim
a very exciting match here on Haven.
Prediction
It's Zeta taking on Nongshim one more time. We're going to pass it on over to your casters, Achilles and Paper Thin.
And frankly, Mika, I'm kind of
आप अच्छे मूड में कैसे रहते हो? How to deal with bad days?
Exactly what we live for.
Bad days से मैं बहुत deal करता हूँ
Full
भाई।
back-to-back days of action, and it has been delivering. Now, if it was 6 maps and they were just massacres, one-sided affairs, blah blah blah, that would be boring. But when it's this tight-knit, when it's this competitive, the gameplay provides the energy.
True that.
The 2 Red Bulls and the massive coffee that I had also.
That's not hurting.
Yes.
I really
it's probably hurting my overall health.
Yeah.
It's a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, a fair amount.
और उधर prediction win का दे रहा हूँ, खाना खा रहा हूँ।
It's going to be interesting, I think, here is the kind of agent composition differences.
Spam मत करो भाई, एक तो कम लोग कर रहे chat उधर, सारे तो इधर कर रहे।
The Sentinel. There's a bit of a push out here from Zeta.
RB getting himself all the way forward onto the A side.
बस ये लोग को safely ये जाने का है, लेकिन क्या ये लोग जा सकते safely है?
Clearly aware of this possibility.
They are going to have to cross these sight lines. Oh, this could.
भाई मजा से कर Zeta ने counter किया उनको.
Taking point. Shots on to open up Francis. Swinging that corner, is able to find one. Eco having to try to duck back. Meanwhile, Sugar Zero going to be dead outside of the garage. Eco able to escape. XCL now quickly pivoting back over towards the A site.
RB already TP'd up the A or walked there. I'm not sure which.
Oh, he just walked straight in.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there's the spot out.
काती खोल के बैठा था रे
completely off guard. And that's the thing, it's just so much chaos. It's so many people piling into window. And in the end, Zeta
मैंने पूछा कि कुछ गेम साउंड आपको सुनाई देता है, वो मुझे नहीं देता
RB wasn't a part of that.
स्ट्रीम पे
He catches them, and that's going to be
मेरा
Nongshim
stream volume कम
finding
रहेगा
yet
शायद.
another pistol.
Yeah, I mean, credit where credit's due. Nongshim's pistols have been very well prepared, very well thought out. They're so aware, and then Dambi there.
भाई डाम्बी क्या बीटी है बे, लेकिन भाई सच्ची बे irritating agent है भाई, irritating agent है.
XDL a little too far forward, not anticipating.
भाई डाम्बी ऑल शॉट पे गाली तो खाता रहेगा ना बे.
रैंक में
शॉटगन वॉकगन मारते नियॉन खेलता था.
Another eco. I think we've only seen one of the ecos go the way of the eco team. They're going to triple stack A. TP over there. It's got to be a little bit.
नहीं नॉन्गशिम में एडवांटेज में तो है ये मैप में.
Well, RB, he's got the easy exit.
Lol.
And now it's going to be a rough task as Shota trying to get the right clicks through, but just slide across from Dambi. Casual little
ले
turn
नियॉन हो
back.
गया तेरे साथ.
We'll be able to find that. Woohoo! Clean
ब्रो
tap
अच्छा
from
शॉट
Ivy.
मारा, अच्छा शॉट मारा, अच्छा शॉट मारा.
Cuts him down. And now it is just XDL. Maybe try to stop this from being a flawless.
Man, Ivy is look good.
एक लोटा बर्गर है जो एकदम यम लगता है मेरे को, गर्मा गर्म.
We'll be down, but to go ahead and take that final kill. Flawless for Nongshim to start things off 2-0.
ये मैच डिसाइडर है?
They've done this before when they've gotten those flawlesses. They convert the bonus, so should be some alarm bells ringing.
लेकिन अगर नॉन्गशिम मैच जीता तो
oh my god,
प्लेऑफ के लिए क्वालीफाई. मैक वेची नहीं रहे. मैक स्पाइसी पनीर.
Ridiculous. Not much that can be done there. Let's see what Zeta wants to do. They've heavily reinforced the B site. I don't think that is at all where the intentions are for Nongshim.
Nico gonna have to try to clear out that turret in mid. Ivy, I mean, he's the one getting caught, but he's still able to find that kill.
सच्ची आईवी ने बहुत इंस्टेंट मारा है ब्रो. बहुत इंस्टेंट मारा है.
Nongshim on this approach.
Dot timing भी अच्छा है.
He's going to be sent out. XCL see what he can spot, but it's not going to be able to see a damn thing.
And they're still going to commit to this A hold. So far, it looks to be the correct read. Francis keying up a paranoia. That at least gives you a little bit more info.
blind. अब ये लोग रोटेट किया तो जीत गया नॉन्गशिम. अगर नहीं किया तो लग गया.
To try to track Nongshim, and now if they go the other way, you're going to have to rely on ZETA to do something big.
Fuck. जीत गया नॉन्गशिम.
Because again, this is the same thing we're seeing on Breeze. You
Bro.
leave the Sova behind, and this time it's X-Ross, not Francis. And even the drone there down in sewers to create some footsteps, to create some ambiguity.
Max Base chicken goated है. मेरे को इतना पसंद है.
TP past the trip, which will now get cleared. Plant is there from Francis.
Spike planted.
4v4 for the retake.
बस महंगा है रे.
Disconnect from Nongshim. Ping coming down in garage. ZETA slotting into the corner. Needs to wait for the rest of the team to try to draw some attention back towards the site.
Let's see.
Tap with the fuse.
Time.
A bit of opening spray. Relay bolt going to be exchanged, but RB ducked in over at Cubby. Shot to the back of the head of Absol. The flash is good. And that's going to get bonus converted for Nongshim. 3-0 start on the attack side of Haven and Zeta. Do we see another early timeout call? Looks like for now they will
actually Nongshim deserving round था.
They're so good, man, at working the map. They're so good with the misdirection. And Zeta just cannot find the adjustments. They go for that big flash pop. But they're so late to the punch. I mean, Nongshim has so much time to set up their defenses. Gotta be confident and aggressive. It's something that took a while for Zeta to learn on Breeze.
People postman बहुत easy है if you play good position.
Listening with Nongshim.
डिपेंड करता है. और ओमेन जिंदा रहता है ऊपर टिपी मार के बैठता है ना, ब्लाइंड मैन करके पुश करेगा तो एक विंडो एंगल ऐसा जहाँ से तू पीक नहीं ले सकता क्योंकि ओमेन मारता है. मतलब ओमेन को एडवांटेज रहता है. तो और तो आराम से टाइम लेके तू रिटेक करेगा और तेरे पास इन्फो है तो काउंटर कर सकता है. वरना नहीं. अगर टाइम कम है तेरे को जल्दी रिटेक करने का है तो फिर अटैकर
자, 롱볼리 봐줄게. 앞에 봐줘. 앞에 여기 서치해줘. 드론 앞에 붙어서 드론 받고 없으면 그대로 올리자잉. 확인. 우리 숏 안 간다. 바로 드론 봐줘 오면.
Slow approach
Actually,
into
W read.
the stacked site. 4 players from Zeta here to try to counteract this. A little bit of firepower. Crash at the ready into the back. Reveal onto one. Dobby trying to find that kill. Quite do it. Just gets a little bit of damage, but well, as the walls and the smokes do fall, so too shall 3 on the side of Zeta. Sugar Zero just gonna stay tucked over here on the sewer side. And gets the catch on a Francis. Taking the TP. Dobby, sprinting forward. Now knows exactly where Sugar Zero is at. Will just face forward, takes the fight. X-Ross takes the kill. A kill apiece across the board. Nongshim just one casualty.
Yeah, they're banking up a massive economy. Going to be doing great in the alt cycles. Just really coordinated, efficient stuff that there just isn't a great answer for the side of Zeta. Just not really able to get their guns into place where they can use them. Again, they're getting hit by so much Nongshim. Can't do anything about it. Here we go. This time they're going to contest A main.
Slide down into sewer. Dobby going to be good for the 1. Gets quite a bit of damage on the Sugar Zero as well. Take the TP yet again. Meanwhile, Ivy able to find XDL and RB. I mean, yeah, Sugar's just already so very low. He just find that kill. They're just getting their aim broken as well as their spirits now are Zeta. There's Shota, last one to try to fight back.
Spike planted.
Dev का try भी नहीं कर रहा वो.
Cage triggered. Ought to be thinking about the save, but now they're gonna know. He's not being quiet about it.
Huh? Save. अभी तो save.
Timing. And nothing more to do with the back away. 5-0 start here for Nongshim and Zeta. Well, they're starting the drown. Nongshim just pushing their heads under the water. And I think that the coach tried to pull them back up, send them a life preserver here.
Yeah, I fully agree that really ought to be a timeout here. I mean, this is concerning, though. I think you're making the right read as Zeta. You're making an okay play, but you're kind of making some micro mistakes. You're getting tagged and then trying to swing off of that. And you can't win any of those crunch fights. And
G planes.
Nongshim's beating you to the punch, and
G planes.
they're Neon.
Hey, planes से कितना जाएगा team?
Are significantly outplaying your duelists. XDL can't even find a kill yet after how good he was on Breeze. So this one's going to be pretty tricky to really figure out. And now we're going into the 13-0. Sure, maybe.
एक घंटा एक. चार ठीक है चार. ठीक है chance है chance
They're
है.
on base for it. That's
चार
for
team
sure.
playoff में जाएगा ठीक है.
But
है chance है.
What we've seen today can start punching back and start getting back into this.
If RRQ beat
starting to get
Nongshim, then
outpaced, outclassed.
Impossible है बे.
Nongshim has hit another level, hit another gear, getting Dombi onto that Neon. Such a difference maker. He is so good. And they're gonna have some ults. They have
एक time पे G है मैं भी यार को हरा देगा.
Have that overdrive if things get weird.
लेकिन RRQ NS को नहीं आ रहा भाई. Current form में नहीं आ रहा भाई.
Not gonna mess with that long A fight. Gonna actually move the util over for the Cypher.
Looking for the same pop. That guiding light actually does not get any confirmation.
No.
And there's still plenty of noise made, so, but
I don't know if anybody could hear it.
Yeah, maybe not. So if nothing from the guiding light, which I believe was blocked maybe by that fast lane. They don't get any information, but Nongshim's also not going to go scaling towards A. Looks like maybe just a late insert here from RB. Has the gate crash to join in, so maybe wants to just try to make some noise.
FG अभी मैंने fast किया.
Over, draw the rotations to A.
Fast food.
I mean, RB is the lurker. Is insane. Oh, he's going to TP over.
Guiding light sees nothing in the garage.
Bro, क्या timing है भाई.
Players nearby enough could make this a fast
क्या
flood attempt
timing
from
है
Zeta
बे.
Division.
इधर से उधर जा रहा था.
Oh, they're just lit up. XCL Absol dead, and for Eco and Shota, I think you just have to rotate out of here.
Back to save.
Let's cut your losses. Hold on to the guns. But a 6-0 start, I mean, yes, it is this attacker's side, but you have to have something.
Main दर्द वही है बे. एक तो KJ भी लग कर सकता है. Yuri भी लग कर सकता है. फिर TP कर सकता है.
Outdone in every aspect of the game right now. Macro, micro, you name it.
Neon भी साला fast
run
run करता है.
Maybe, just maybe, not being able to get it done on that breeze.
Yep.
Shattered Zeta.
Being able to push it to OT was
भाई Zeta को भी वही करना पड़ेगा बे.
Running some rounds there together on that.
अगर Cypher जिधर है उसके opposite side पे 1-3-1 defense.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's just gone from bad to worse. 7-0 for RB.
तीन बंदे B रखो या तीन बंदे C रखो.
I just don't know what's going on there with Sugar Zero. I mean, this is just everything that could go wrong did. Get pinged out. Get caught out.
अभी भी एक है, अभी भी एक है, पॉसिबल तो है. देखो 7-5.
Finding your fights, and even in the one time where there was a round where they did kind of take the fight they wanted, they
क्या
got
पता
the
हल्का सा
situation, they
फिसल
were
जाए वो
still
लोग.
outplayed. Could very well happen here again. Going for an aggressive attempt with the
fishing for anything they can get.
Yeah.
Then he's the one eating damage. Does of course have the heals.
बेल बजा.
Right here.
CL can
एक सेकंड रुको, बेल
back
बजा.
up to full as soon as he goes finishes with that Trailblazer, but Nico trying to shift around, get into position. Spike quickly going to be planted on B.
Placing swarm grenade.
Arrow's now going to be placed. Turn back over towards Garage. Francis has the first. Ivy swinging in, looking for Showtop. Finds it. Absol going to be caught on the flank. And it's going to be 7-0 for Nongshim as they will make this happen seemingly flawlessly. And yeah, Dambi will get it.
We crushed it. Should we celebrate or something?
It's just all gas, no breaks now for Nongshim. And then they can do no wrong.
no.
अब 7-5 करना possible है. देखो ऑप भी आ गया है.
See the operator from Eco now. Whoa! That was pretty good, Francis. This is just, yeah, I mean,
ज़्यादा मार
Absol
रहा था.
not ready at all.
कोई सीन नहीं. देखो possible है.
He hit, you know that, especially with the KJ Sova combo, they're going to want to tuck way back in if they're going to go for those B hits. Something you got to be aware of, something that you might not remember because teams don't really play that combo too much these days.
I mean, RB's just, yep. B's clear. Looks good, boys.
ना मैं पूछ रहा था बस. क्या पूछ रहा था?
Plants again. Basically just seconds into the round. Lockdown at the ready off contact.
Who's next?
And there you go. They hear the dimensional drift. The lockdown going to be called in. Dambi will lose his life. A solid shot there from XDL, but now pushing out of the garage. Just lemmings over the cliffside as Absol and Shota will get taken down.
Return भी हो गया क्या?
Sugar Zero, he's arrived on the flank, but
Not ready yet.
what more are you meant to do? Seekers to maybe try to cause a distraction. He will get the catch on the one. X-Ross going to be taken down. Paranoia going to be sent in through the window. Defuse starting to be held. But XCL has fallen. Sugar Zero needing more. Gets it, but he just can't win the fights. He can't get to the spike.
क्या?
Wait until I blind them to stop.
By 4v5. इतना early first pick
Decent
मिलने
stuff,
के
but again,
बाद
because that alt cycle
Yoru
had been
ulti,
built
Sky
up,
ulti के
because that
साथ
economy
भी
is so flush, it takes some risks as Nongshim. You can get that early identification of the open space. Just absolutely abuse it. I appreciate what Sugar Zero's trying to do. He's starting to understand. You got to get into the back lines, deal with that B hit.
4v5 दो ult के साथ पता नहीं
Got the second time out from ZETA very early. Is they have to stop this right here, right now. It has to end. But it is not looking good.
Yeah, I mean 4-8 is already. You're
G out there in planes now. Play-ins.
And now you're going in a thrifty attempt. All of the weaponry that you've been able to collect, it just has not mattered. The operator.
Prediction देख रहे हो Binks भाई? NS 13-0 शुरू से.
They all have one kill.
They all
it's
have one
only
kill
Sugar
except Sugar
Zero.
Zero. Yeah, and he got most of them in that round.
हाँ बे.
That is
4 बंदे एक kill पे.
shocking with how good ZETA has looked so far this stage. Nongshim, we're wondering where's that team that
भाई योरू का kills पूरे team का kills का total है.
best in the world. We knew they were the best in the world. They proved it.
RBIV का kills पूरे team का kills का
Haven't quite
total है
seen it
chat.
since, but this may be that awakening.
बारिश की वजह से मैच कैंसिल हो जाए.
Crowd desperately trying to give them some energy.
Planes मतलब last chance qualify.
Hell of a shot from Eco to try to start things off. RB taken down.
उधर ऐसे है कि एक भी मैच हारेगा तो बाहर.
Forward into lobby to try to protect this gun or maybe just catch them off guard. Yoru makes the exit. Ivy just going to go slotting back. Check around the box, and nothing going to be seen, but that certainly has given them some pause.
Oh, great timing.
Oh, noise made.
There's nothing that ZETA can really do about it here. Guess he could try to go for some kind of play off of that.
C5 जाएगा वो लोग move करना चालू भी नहीं किया है. ज़्यादा से तो योरू ही help कर सकता है बस.
The alarm bot.
patient is ZETA looking for those players with that cam.
I mean, he's basically playing 5
इसको
right
कुछ नहीं
now, just
मालूम.
make sure he doesn't get jumped.
Yep.
Fortunately, it's only one camera feed to check. Can't see multiple angles.
Boy.
Oh, there it is. Now they're going to try to up the pace. Shocker to the corner, Downby looking for him, not finding him. He's playing this quietly. He's playing well enough to be able to find the one. Downby with the turn back will be able to find that punish.
crazy timing था लेकिन.
4v3 for the retake, Zeta Division. Absolutely needing this round. But they're still quite slow on the approach, making sure that there's no late lurk. They have no idea where Ivy could be.
Yep.
Check out to the side, the overdrive going to be popped. Also still with that rifle in hand. But there's the Hunter's Fury. Eco taking him down. X-Ross tracking him. XCL nearly spammed to death. Will now be found. The smokes have dissipated. And it is just a firing squad with no mercy.
This post plant setup so annoying. I really like this composition for this attacker side.
30 seconds left.
You know, I was wondering if maybe the extra layer of flashes that ZETA had would be a difference maker. It hasn't mattered. These post plants, once Nongshim gets into them, you have so much to smother this out.
लेकिन नॉन्गशिम है तो सही
Can't
है.
hold it to half because of the
भाई
nanos.
नॉन्गशिम का
Their
ये
shots,
कॉम
the
देख के
smokes
पुराना
don't
वाला
last long
नॉन्गशिम
enough.
याद नहीं आया? ट्रॉफी उठाने वाला.
Everything just crumbling.
Sentry.
Okay.
Oh, that's a lead. That's a lead.
He's able to find two, but X-Ross
That's
finds
lead
two
gone.
replying, and it's a trade up at the end of it all.
Bell
Eco
बजा.
arriving on the scene, XDL trying to take some
माफ करो आज
space
मैं ही हूँ घर पे.
into A lobby, but oh, Francis. I mean, neither spotting each other. Oh, but now Francis. Yep, he's seen enough.
He knows.
You could just
Paranoia.
shot dart into the corner. He's gonna try to take the fight. He's gonna say maybe it ends up being costly. It doesn't. He nails the shot. Nico
क्या
just
हुआ?
trying to slowly swing out.
कुछ नहीं हुआ.
Francis is just Johnny on the
डोर
spot
देख
with
डोर
it.
देख.
10-0.
उसके लिए तो गया
And
था.
I would say with no end in sight, but there's a
अरे
barrier
हाँ,
here to
board
stick
by
that thing
spam ना
inside. It's
करो.
just 3 rounds away.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's too far off. Oh, no way. Sugar Zero got
कैसे
that
थोड़ा
first kill
टिप
even
तो
being
VP
flashed.
रिडीम करना है.
Said the crosshair
वो
where it
free
needed to be,
गंबा से
but
रहेगा.
X-Ross does him dirty. Beautiful. There's absolutely nothing else behind that. I mean, Sugar Zero has had a few nice
Clean
moments, but
GG हो
that's
गया
it.
बे
That's
तो.
it for ZETA. 2 kills is the best anyone else can muster so far. And they're able to go back into an outlaw. Oh my god.
Oh my god! What?
Get your gear!
Bro!
This is
2
over!
मिनट में 4 मारा.
Double collat! 4K
What?
for RP! There is no hope here!
2 मिनट में 4 मारा.
There is no reprieve! There is
पूरा गेम 4 मार दिया.
no mercy!
बैठ.
ये देखने को थर्ड मैच लेके गए पागल लोग.
Swing it! Take it, it's yours! You've squandered it!
Bro, double collide क्या था ये?
Oh my god.
Bro, आत्मा का ही bro.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
मैंने भी.
That may be the first time it's ever happened.
इधर राइट से 2 आए, ये ले. लेफ्ट से 2 आए, ये ले. Bro, what? Bro, what? क्या मारा भाई?
Would have been the 4th ace of the day.
हाँ?
Well,
हाँ.
That is a
क्या ये?
moment.
सब लेके जाने को नाश्ता लेके.
नाश्ता. ठीक है.
a bunch of Guardians, a couple Vandals.
ये क्या है?
And
ठीक है,
RP with
ठीक
a
है.
dimensional drift, just scouting out
ठीक
the
है.
site, peeking the garage, makes his exit.
उसमें देखा नहीं तेरा.
And this is all a little
2 मिनट
bit
दे,
of an
सब देखने ही
attempted
बैठूंगा, मतलब
ruse.
खत्म हो
He's
गया.
back, but now they're just going to repump across Ivy. Couple shots over towards Eco. Now looking to rotate out. Meanwhile, Spike in their hands, but Francis is
RB
taking
के
a bunch
तो
of damage.
मजा है भाई क्यों?
Yeah.
Have they overcooked?
Well, it kind of depends
ये
on
क्या स्कोर है
how
जीजे पे?
handily they can deal with Sugar
Ivy should
Zero.
be dead here.
Oh my god.
No shot. No shot!
भाई कोई तो मैडम
How is
ऐसा
he getting
चिल्ला रही है
away
ना,
with this?
कोई तो मैडम ऐसा चिल्ला रही है, हाँ?
Oh boy.
टिकट का पैसा वसूल वाला सीन.
That's just this entire map in a nutshell.
Nongshim have found their plot armor in the break.
30 seconds left.
And it's made of adamantium. Unbreakable.
भाई फर्स्ट ब्लड कितना उठाया नोंगशिम ने? 10.
Zeta's using potato guns. Shooting spuds at him. Thankfully, XCL will be able to find one, but he's been now taken down. He will fall.
Bro, big blind.
Little depth getting the reveal.
Big
Downbeat
blind.
still swinging, cutting across to the opposite side, trying to catch him off guard. Goes forward into the smoke. Has the transfer. 12-0.
हर एक बंदा दो मार रहा है भाई. हर एक बंदा दो.
The unthinkable.
हर बंदा दो.
Yeah, I mean,
वहाँ का एक प्लेयर ने पूरा मैप पे दो मारा है, इधर भाई हर बंदा दो मार रहा है.
I mean, just Zeta has completely lost that incredible aim that they had, especially on Sunset. Since then, they just look like a completely different team. It's like you're
I
two sides of a coin.
Everything that Zeta had was expended on Breeze.
Yeah.
They needed to have this in 2-0 fashion. They could not, and now Nongshim.
Feels tough after seeing Zeta. ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
They are proving that they have the stamina, they have the grit, they have the motivation, as well as the ability.
Well, they've been through multiple ringers this year. You know, post that Santiago run where they were basically flawless.
Long journey for Gina.
Since then, they've had quite a few ups and
100%.
downs, quite a few
What's up,
shakeups,
Sabai?
changing compositions, and who's
ऐसा
playing
अगर
what role,
G
and who's
खेला तो
IGLing. Hello,
कुछ
friend.
भी हो, प्लेन्स ही रास्ता है अभी.
Look, I mean, yeah, Zeta not performing up to snuff.
No.
They've completely collapsed after that second map. But
भाई दो मैप अच्छा खेला बे Zeta, लेकिन दोनों मैप अच्छा खेला बे.
The getting away with murder aside, this is looking a hell of a lot more like the team that lifted a trophy earlier this year.
Yes. They're really sharp right now. They're making
बाद
great reads on the map. I mean, it's so good in so many aspects.
And for Zeta, I mean, it's hard to put a blame on this one for Zeta Division other than just running out.
Yep.
Running out of energy, running out of that willpower.
1 2 2 4 8 Sugar Zero ही खेला है बस.
Yeah.
12-0. Nongshim, they've been dominant in the pistols. 4-1 in that regard, and it looks like this might just be over.
That.
A drop of blood from RP is all that they could find.
भाई दो मार के पीछे गए बेशरम है तुम लोग को. तुम लोग को थोड़ा सा शर्म है एनएस वालों.
They're maybe gonna
हाँ?
give Zeta the
चार
space
बंदे
to go
मिड
for
फाइट
the
करेंगे
eighth
अभी.
plant, but Zeta's no confidence at all right now. I mean, again, you're taking an even fight, and you can't get squad out of it.
कितने लोगों को देखा? एक
You're
ही
going
को
to be
देखा
slow to
क्या?
get there, and that's going to give Nongshim
Slow
all the time
walking
they
कर
need.
रहे
They
हो
have
लोग.
all the confidence. They don't care. And this
सबको
tripwire
देखा.
doesn't
अभी
mean a
सिटी
thing.
में प्लांट करना पड़ेगा वो लोग को और सिटी लेवल लेना पड़ेगा.
This is
लेकिन
Zeta
100
gonna
का
be
जैसा
ready for the
टाइमिंग है
fact that it's
सिटी
gonna
ले
be
नहीं
4
पाएंगे वो
players
लोग.
pushing through. They have to plant back sight. If you have the confidence to go over to B right here, that would be incredible. But even still, it's being watched.
They're going to flash out. X-Ross has the first. Sugar Zero.
हेवन पे प्लांट कर दो मेरी
Two
जान.
players left standing. XTL and Shota Dambi just jumping around the
चल
corner.
करके
looking
मारा
around.
प्लांट करके.
He does not stand a chance. XTL, give it to him. It's a flawless in the round, in the map. 13-0. Not seen since 2024 when Paper Rex, unfortunately, also got a 13-0 over Zeta Division on Icebox. That is perfection in its truest form for Nongshim.
This is an incredible map. And this new Nongshim, maybe back to business. Back to the Yoru Neon.
दिल पे लगा.
Took him a while, but the Mobius strip of
दिल
Nongshim
पे लगा.
for 2026 seems to be guiding them into another global appearance.
भाई दूसरा 13-0 है बे. ये लोग का दूसरा 13-0 बे. हाँ लाइफ में, अभी लाइफ में, पूरा लाइफ नेक्स्ट 10 years में भी, और अपना कोई भी टीम 13-0 हुआ, याद रखना जेटा वालों, कुछ भी बोलोगे मैं सीधा सेम टू यू बोलूंगा, स्ट्रेट अप, है कि नहीं? हाँ हम लोग के पास आंसर रेडी है अभी। चलो लग गए प्लेन्स, जी प्लेन्स, इट वॉज फन। मिलते हैं, मोस्टली मैं सेकेंड मैच करूंगा ईएमए का, अगर मैं ईएमए सेकेंड मैच नहीं कर पाया तो सीधा आऊंगा एनए, 99% फेनेटिक वाला मैच करूंगा, अगर मैं नहीं आ पाया ऑन टाइम तो मान लो कि मैं एनए करूंगा, ठीक है? मिलते हैं, आई हैव टू गो नाउ, बाय 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 बाय, आदियोस चढ़ पादियोस, टेक केयर, सी या, बाय बाय एवरीबॉडी, बाय बाय। नहीं है प्लेन्स, आरआरक्यू है अभी, आप सो जाओ, आपको ये चाहिए कि आरआरक्यू नोंगशिम को भी हराए और हम जेटा से भी जीते, वो भी जब नोंगशिम ऐसा खेल रहा है और आरआरक्यू वैसा खेल रहा है, तो आप सो जाओ, अच्छे से सोना, कल मिलेंगे।
Nothing I can do, I can never get to you, so I'm looking for a miracle, like if somebody be so beautiful, yeah, it's only a dream, it's how I feel, but you deserve better than me.